And of course I start the stream with a hiccup because I guess that's just who I am today. Okay. I still think the annoying part of streaming is like the anxiety you get when you first start and you have to launch the stream yourself and then also having to share it on social media. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Scusi. So, let me see. What the heck am I doing? Okay, my model is reacting to my mic. Nice. What's goody? Not much. I got eggs that were on sale today. That was pretty cool. I might run back to the store and get more eggs tomorrow just while they're on sale. Cats are doing cool. The reason why I have like my little Windows startup screen parody up is because I'm just setting things up at the moment. One day I'll have a proper loading screen with like nice loading animation maybe. One day. One day, Percy, one day. But yeah, for now, today's not the day for that. Because, yeah. But yeah, I'm setting things up. The most annoying thing about starting a stream is like the nervousness you get when you're starting and then having to share it, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But hey, I'm still a newbie baby streamer. I'm trying my bestest. Well, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the annoying part. I think that's why having like a loading animation or like a stream starting animation would be useful in my case. Yeah. Although you can't hear the music of the game in the background, it's very pretty. So it's pretty good as like waiting music. You'll sort it out, don't fret. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. I think the other difficult thing about like trying to share your stream is like, okay, you can go in a couple of different like VTuber related servers and then do your own self promo, but not everybody allows that in their servers. So you know, everybody's got different rules. Everybody's got different policies about like what you can share, what you can self promote. But yeah, so that part's also a little bit complicated, but it's just a matter of trial and error and making sure that you're in servers with really nice people in them. Yeah. I don't know. It's complicated sometimes, but I mean, hey, it's a learning curve, definitely. Like, I think some people get this kind of thing like done right off the bat and can do it, and then some just take their time. And I'm definitely the kind of person that takes their time. Another thing I was worried about today was it was hot today. It was warmer than usual, so I was like, well, crap. Now I got to turn on the fan because I'm suffocating, and it's off now. I did a test recording of just myself with the fan on in the background, and it sounded fine to me, but that was a recording, that wasn't live. So, yeah. There's definitely gonna be a difference there, and my audio might turn to crap come summertime. Because if I don't have the fan or some other kind of cooling device, I will die! So yeah, that's fun. But I don't need the fan right now. Like, I can tolerate it right now, but I might have to turn on the fan later. But yeah, it's just a matter of trial and error and stuff. Like, because as much as I do want to stream, as much as I do want to do stuff and things that are related to, you know, the content creation, as it were, and VTubing endeavors, I also don't want to die. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to sacrifice myself. I'm not the kind of person that's going to sacrifice my health for the sake of a hobby. So, yeah. I think I put, like, work slash hobby life balance as a very high priority, so, yeah. Well, yeah. It's nice streaming again. I wanted to stream last week, like the week that just passed, but, yeah, life just got in the way because, I have cats. And yes, that's cats with an S at the end. It's plural now. Because what had happened was, I found a cat. They were lost. I thought they belonged to a neighbor, so I was just knocking on neighbors' doors, and I was like, hey, is this your cat? Is this your cat? And, nobody knew who this cat was. So I was like, okay, well, now I just have a cat. The universe just gave me a random cat. So I had to handle that. And, for the safety of my existing cat in the house, you have to take the stranger cat to the vet, get them tested, see if anything is wrong with them. And thankfully, the rescue cat is basically perfectly healthy. She didn't have anything severely wrong with her. The only thing wrong with her is her teeth. Because if she's a stray that's been living on the street for forever, her teeth were probably neglected. So her teeth in the back are not that good, but otherwise she's a perfectly healthy cat. And I'm grateful for that because part of me was starting to wonder, is like, nobody knows who this cat is. Was this cat a pet previously and they were thrown out because they were sick? Or something horrible, and the rescue cat that I found kept trying to steal my cat's food. So I'm like, oh crap, did I give my cat a disease or something because the rescue keeps trying to steal my cat's food? And do they have something transmissible? But no, by all means, it is a miracle. She's a perfectly healthy cat. The only things wrong with her is that she needs to get spayed, which thankfully, my aunt, who I've been updating about the situation, was like, so, you have this cat in your care. You've been doing your due diligence trying to find it accommodations elsewhere or find a shelter that can take it. But that might not be possible right now because all last week I've been calling shelters and pet rescues nonstop to see if they would have any room for this cat or if they had any lost pet resources. Nobody called me back. I had one lady call me back. She was very polite and very nice about the whole thing. But yeah, trying to get help from a pet shelter or pet rescue now, unless you are adopting an animal, is going to be very difficult. Because at least for the shelters that specialize in cats, or mostly have cats, it's what they call kitten season right now, where all the feral cats start mating and making kittens, which the shelters then scoop up to try to save and get adopted. So yeah, all the shelters are kind of full right now, so if you want to adopt a cat, springtime is the perfect time to adopt a cat, but if you're trying to surrender or rehouse a cat, it's a terrible time to do that. Because all the shelters are just inundated. And a lot of shelters are just staffed by volunteers, so they might not have that many people working the floor anyway. So, yeah, good luck trying to get help from a shelter when it's kitten season. So my aunt, after I had told her that, and then, she was also trying to help me out trying to find other accommodations for this cat, she was like, you know what? I know you don't have much. It's kind of an emergency. You've been doing your due diligence. You've been taking care of the cat so far. I'm just gonna help you cover the cost of getting the cat spayed. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And if my aunt, if that aunt particularly ever finds my stream, if she ever finds out that I do live streaming, thank you. But also, why are you here? No offense. This is just a hobby that I don't tell family about my hobbies. Please go home. But thank you for helping me with the cat, Auntie. Thank you so much. You know who you are. But yeah, so, and basically all the care that I've gotten for the rescue cat so far is it's for the safety of my existing cat first and foremost. Because my existing cat matters more, because she's been here longer, basically. She has kind of priority in that sense. And the rescue, because, her status is still kind of up in the air. It's like, okay, you could be a pet, you could belong to somebody, or you could just be a random street cat that just kind of fell into my lap. And yeah, but I'm just grateful that both are perfectly healthy. They're not fighting as much, so that kind of reduces the urgency to find this cat new accommodations. And because my aunt is helping me out with getting her spayed, that means I don't have to crowdfund to get her spayed, which I thought I was going to have to do originally. And last week I wanted to stream, was like, okay, well, I don't know how I'm gonna get the money to spay this cat, so I'm gonna have to crowdfund it through streaming or something. Thankfully, I don't have to do that, so that's not an urgent need anymore, which is really good. Um, yeah, so I'm just grateful for that. That things kind of played out nicely like that. The only thing I will have to potentially crowdfund in the future is more specialized care for that cat's teeth. But I've been told basically by every vet that I visited over the past week, it's like, well, it doesn't seem like she's in pain from her mouth. She's eating. She has her own way of doing things. And like animals and, humans, like think of Neanderthals. Like they didn't have like modern toothpaste and like modern dentist teeth care stuff. So it's like, you can survive a long time without taking care of your teeth perfectly. So the cat's probably going to be fine, but if she's like in pain and she's not eating or drinking anything, definitely get her teeth checked out sooner. But yeah, so I'm grateful she's healthy. Besides that, and yeah. So yeah, that's the cat situation. So she's staying with me for now until either well, okay, no, that's incorrect. So she's staying with me for the moment. If things get worse with the cats, or if things get worse in my living situation, I do have to keep the idea of rehousing her at a cat rescue or with somebody who's willing to adopt her full time as an option. So it's kind of complicated because you don't want to get too attached to a cat that you might have to give away, but also getting a little bit attached is going to happen anyway because it's a cat and they love you a lot, even though they have funny ways of showing it. Yeah, so that's how that happens. And so you might be wondering, well, gee, Sam, in your little community posts that you like typing essays on, you said that you were going to play some cat-related games, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to do that originally. But I was trying to see what cat games I could stream. I found a couple. Some of them are very boring. Not boring in terms of the content, but boring in terms of they were just fully voiced, like, kinetic novels, not even novels, like visual novel games where you can make a choice. So that would have been more fun to read with friends. Um, yeah, I don't know anyone who's really, like, would be, like, 100% free to do that. But also, I'm still trying to find my own footing by streaming by myself. I could have people on, like, one day. But, I'm still learning stuff. I'm still doing my bestest. I still gotta see how I stand on my own 2 feet. And also, I did find one game that was very cute. But, like, it's a good thing I screen these things before I decide whether or not I want to stream them, because I launched the game, I pressed start game, and I was met with nudity. Like, not even minute one of that game, like second one, millisecond one. It was crazy. It was like, okay, I can't stream this one. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna torture myself trying to find a cat-specific game to play. And so you might be asking, well, if you couldn't find a cat-themed game to play, why are you playing Dust and Elysian Tale? And my answer to that is, well, because the cat's a stray, because we don't know who the cat's previous owner is, and no owner has made themselves known. And because of me taking this cat to the vet nonstop, honestly, the cat's closer to becoming mine full-time than it is finding its previous owner or a shelter that can take care of them. So, yeah, so because of that, because it's an adorable gray little cat, I named it Dust. I named it Dust kind of as a spur of the moment thing. It's like, oh, you're like a dusty shade of gray. I could call you Dust. That's when I thought the cat was a boy. The cat was a girl. I found that out very quickly after my first vet visit. It's like, oh, yeah, oh, the cat's a girl. Okay. So then I was like, huh, well, I mean, you're still a dusty gray, but I could call you Dusty maybe. But yeah, so the cat's name is Dust/Dusty, and it's very cute. And she's a very wonderful cat. She's very friendly, so she'd make a good house pet. She'd be served well by living in a domestic environment. And, yeah, so, yeah, that's why I'm playing Dust. It's because, I named the cat Dust. I might as well play Dust in Elysian Tale. It's the Tale Elysian. Oh, yeah, a fun fact I learned about, the game. The word Elysian is never actually said in the game, so there's a bit of debate as to whether the title is Dust and Elysian Tale or Dust and Elysian Tale. And that's even made fun of in the trailer for the game coming out on mobile and on the Nintendo Switch, where Dean Dodrill basically made a comic to advertise the game. And the whole, like, like not in the comic itself, but like the voiceover, because they got the original voice actors in the game back to dub the commercial for you know, the Nintendo Switch and mobile release, where they're having a debate as to whether or not it's pronounced Elysian or Elysian. Oh wait, no, I think it might be mentioned in the comic itself. I don't know. But yeah, I think Dust is also just one of those interesting games because it's one of those games that's made by one guy and he got some help from some other people, but it's mostly made by one guy. And I think it's a real testament as to like what a dedicated like solo developer can do. And Dust and Elysian Tale is also one of those games that gets brought up when it comes to games like Yandere Simulator, where it's developed mostly by one guy. But the difference between Dust and Yandere Simulator is that Dust eventually came out. It took longer than Dean Dodrill expected to come out, but it came out eventually. And meanwhile, Yandere Simulator is just kind of Yandere Simulator. And yeah, so it's and I think Stardew Valley was also made by one guy in the form of Concerned Ape. So yeah, it's in the hierarchy of games made by one person or mostly one person. And yeah. So it's also a game I have not played in a long time. I remember playing this game a little bit in 2018, and then I got so distracted by fighting things that I forgot where I was in the story. So I have a previous save that I haven't touched in literal years. So I'll be playing this game from the beginning again. And yeah. So, Scuzzy. Cave Story is another game I know of made by one guy. Oh, that's interesting. Cave Story is like that 8-bit game about like cavers, right? It has like the person that looks like a toaster, I think. It sounds familiar, but I don't 100% remember. Ironically, that sounds familiar, and if I'm thinking of the right game, I think I was on a stream of that once, and I completely forgot what it was about. But yeah. So, yeah, I did my test recording earlier, and the game should work. Hopefully it streams well. The one bad thing about it, though, is that for some reason, I have to resize it every single time. No matter how much I adjust the settings, it always goes to full screen again. I've read in the Steam forums that if you get a hex editor, then you could arrange it to not go full screen mode every time you launch the game. But, I don't know how to do that. Because I don't know how hex editors work. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know how to do that. So, I'll just be doing my bestest. And because this is a story-based game, so it's gonna take multiple streams to finish. But because, again, it keeps full screening itself every time I launch it, no matter how much I adjust the settings, it might look a little bit different with every part. And that might be very distracting, but again, I don't know how to fix it with the hex editor. So, yeah. I definitely have to learn. I downloaded a hex editor that I found on Reddit. But yeah, looking at that hex editor, you might as well just be telling me to read Chinese, because I don't know how to read Chinese, and I definitely don't know how to read a hex editor. So, yeah. Like, when I say I'm a nerd, I'm definitely more of an artsy nerd than, like a math, science, coding, technology nerd. Oh, yeah. So, let us begin. But yeah, these are my previous saves from years ago. And just to have some space between those saves so I know which one is my streaming save, I'm gonna do it in slot 3. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I think I'm gonna go for casual mode.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust.
You said the thing!
The greatest legends of Elysium long since.
Oh, so they do actually pronounce it in the game.
What was once a
It was like Elysium, yeah, so it's probably Elysian Tale. God damn it. Now I'm tongue-tied too.
Desperate hour that the greatest of Elysian tales began.
He said it! He said the thing! Again!
The warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him.
Now let me see if I remember how to play the game.
No chance. And the
Okay, let's jump.
showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
And there's the teal one. Not the blue one. That's Sonic. This is the teal one. Because this guy's just teal on teal on teal on teal on teal with powder blue. And that makes him very annoying to color.
A talking sword. What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
He kind of looks like one of those Chiefs knives that you would get with a charcuterie board.
Stop. Stop right there.
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
And there's the girl! There's the Nimbat! Scuzzy. Looky. Well, we have dialogue options. She literally just said her name. Let's be redundant.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm,
Call yourself Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
so, Fidgets, then.
That's me. And you're Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name.
I feel like that's the kind of the funny thing about like furry naming conventions, where it's either like there are a lot of popular themes. There's either like a regular name, like Tony the Tiger is a good example, where it's just a regular name and then the species. There are nouns like colors, like, you know, places, things, etc. Like Sonic is a good one, where it just kind of redefines the entire word. Like, because Sonic, the actual just word, not the character, is related to like speed and stuff. Dust. I mean, do some sweeping, you'll get some dust in a pan. Fidget, that's an adjective, like, when you fidget with something. So yeah, I don't know. This game has furries in it. There are no humans anywhere in sight. So yeah. And also, the voice acting is top tier, so it's like, I'm not really talking that much, because it's been a long time since I've played this game, and the voice acting is so nice. Galactic is saying, ew, furries! Excuse me. And Dr. Ruff is saying, rise and shine, Mr. Dust, rise and shine. Although reading that, it reminds me of, like, wake up and smell the ashes, or whatever that quote is. I'm not really sure where it comes from. I think it's Half-Life, but I don't know the full context of the quote. But instead of, like, wake up and smell the ashes, is, wake up, Dust! Wake up and smell the... I don't know, dust? I haven't done my fidget voice in a while. Oh, it's exactly what I was saying. I was referencing Half-Life 2. Oh, so it is from Half-Life. Nice. Yeah, I haven't done my fidget voice in a long time, actually, so that makes it extra nostalgic. It's like, oh yeah, I voiced Fidget a couple times. Like, I didn't start out voicing Sonic stuff, I started out voicing Fidget, actually. And then the Sonic stuff came later. Although that also makes me think like, damn, I voiced a lot of orange characters, because I started with Fidget, and then I voiced Vanilla and Cream for, like, the longest time. And yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta make a choice. Well, you don't seem like a guardian to me.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small?
Don't height shamer, you asshole.
Hey, just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects the sword to just fly off and start, you know, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade
The game is a bit too quiet. I I don't know if I could pop into settings during the cutscenes. But yeah, like, I think everything is set to 100%. So I'll have to go in OBS. Oh, it paused as soon as I went in OBS, okay. Let me pump it up to -35. See if that helps.
Right now, it's the only.
Because even to me, it's pretty quiet.
I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you. The winner gets the sword.
Honey, I don't know if you know this, but he's like 3 times your height. I don't know if you're gonna win that. I don't know if you're gonna win that challenge, honey.
Well,
All right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
what exactly am I doing, Hara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads.
I still think he looks like a charcuterie board knife.
Someday you will find a village.
You could use him to slice epic wheels of cheese.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it,
He
it's all yours, Fidgets.
Yay, someone agrees with me. Alright. Pressing L to... Using L to move. That's nice. Oh, it's a bunny! It's a banana. Oh, it's running. Oh. Hi. There's no option for me to pet it. But yeah, like, the art style... It's a furry art style. It's kind of reminiscent of, like, you know, like early Disney furries, in my opinion. But then all the backgrounds are like Vanillaware tier, if you've ever looked at Vanillaware games, or games very much inspired by Vanillaware. It's awesome. So yeah, it's a very pretty game, made by one guy. So yeah. And then the characters themselves are 2D animation, but as you can clearly see, like the sword Ara is it's a 3D model that's being held by, you know, the 2D sprite. It's very nice. Like, I love that blending of, like, assets, too. Because I'm very much a mixed media person myself, if my model doesn't make that very obvious. And my traditional art style is my main art style. So, when my main model is finished, it's clearly going to be a drawing done on paper. And, like, my digital art skills aren't... I can't really replicate my art style in digital art in its entirety, so... The most I can do is just smooth out the colors, add textures, and just edit things over. So that's the most I can do with my digital art skills. But yeah. And granted, honestly, the model for R pretty much, like, stands out. Like, it's clearly a 3D model. But it's like, hey, an attempt was made, and it looks fine for the time. And I mean, even the 2D sprites in the background still hold up very well. It's just, the Ara model looks a little bit off.
What is it, Fidget?
Like, I love the mixing of, like, traditional and digital.
It has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
What are this? A video will alert you when treasure is nearby. Oh yeah, I'm not really good with video game maps. I'm very much the kind of person where if I'm given a map in the game, I might reference it every so often, but I just kind of forget they exist. Yeah. Okay, where do we go? Okay, we can't go that way. Check your map and you'll know. Okay. The game window's a little bit bigger, so I have to, like, exit the game to check the chat. But it's okay. All in time. I'm learning. I am streamer in training. Oh, that's the... There we go. I think it's telling me to go this way. Oh! That's what I was supposed to do. I can dash! Dash with left trigger, right... Well, I couldn't read the whole thing. Crap. Oh, that's how I do it. Nice. Oh, you can drop down. Nice. That's where I'm supposed to go. Look at them, they're so cute! And there go the fire trucks. They're like, you have enough animals, stop wanting to pet everything. I got chicken from a rock. Mysterious wolf chicken. Found embedded in a wall. This is fully cooked. This is fully cooked and chicken and embedded in a wall. This fully cooked and seasoned chicken comes from unknown origins. Would you eat the wall chicken?
Oh, right. We found a chest.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
Have you even tried?
Guess we'll need a key then.
I didn't mean to jump. I meant to do that. Stuff! Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, I can't crouch or go that way. But yeah, this is a Metroidvania, so there will be some backtracking eventually. But yeah, the background's so pretty. Deer! And thankfully they don't have hands. Can't morph ball you. Yeah, he can't do that.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
What if I don't remember anything? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mash buttons and see what works.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You're the protagonist, Dust.
And with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right?
Oh, Knife Fury Lover 31 asking, how are you doing, Sam? I'm doing okay.
They're about to get a whole lot worse.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played this game.
Morning started
Oh, the cat emoji, yeah. I told the cat story in the beginning of the stream, and now I am playing Dust. Because the cat's name is Dust. So I thought it was fitting, because I tried finding like a cat-themed game to stream, but either they were not the heaviest on content, or they were lewd, and I didn't know they were lewd, and I was like, God damn it! So yeah, I'm playing Dust because the cat's name is Dust. Yeah, she's a rescue, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a name. So yeah. Well, I don't know this game, but it's the little guy that reminds me of Chip. Oh yeah, so that's Fidget. She is a nimbat. I voiced like the first voice acting roles that I got in my quote unquote voice acting career when it comes to like fandom stuff at least was actually Fidget. So yeah, I have a history of voicing orange furry ladies. So yeah, she's adorable. And there's actually a plush of her, and the plush of her I put in the thumbnail with the photo of the rescue cat. Because the rescue cat's name is Dust. It's like, ha ha ha, Dust and Fidget. Perfect. I can be lazy with the thumbnail, but also it's funny. But yeah, so like, but it's only that plush that exists. Like, there's no to scale Fidget plush, which is honestly, it's like, come on, man, I would really like it to scale Fidget plush. I love when things are to scale. And yeah. So, let me read the chat for a bit. Does Dust know about these buttons? I don't know. They actually break the fourth wall a couple times. It's kind of funny. Like, they work it into the dialogue pretty seamlessly, for the most part.
Oh, excuse me. I'm hiccupy tonight. I don't know why.
But yeah, I like the combat in this game. It's pretty basic right now, but we'll unlock stuff later on. So, I might succumb to my curse and I might just, like, fight the whole time and forget what I'm supposed to do. I think that's one benefit of streaming. It's like, huh, what was I supposed to do? And then chat reminds you, it's like, you were supposed to go here, dummy. And I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
But then it also makes you wonder, like, okay, so everyone in this game is a furry, right? And then you have the monsters, but the monsters are kind of like reptile-looking. So it's like, what's the boundary between what's a monster and what's just like a furry person in this universe? Like that just looks like some kind of wolf or some kind of dingo, right? But no, it's considered a monster. But, like, Dust is kind of canine-looking himself. Like, there's actually a debate as, like, okay, what species is Dust? Like, he's clearly a furry, and he's kind of canine-looking. So, the most popular theories I've seen is either a wolf or a fox, which, funny enough, are, like, jokingly enough, the starter furries. So it kind of makes sense.
You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
Oh yeah, this is a cool ability. I abuse it a lot.
Like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed.
I haven't played this game in a while. I forgot, like, instead of just saying, like, the Y button, B button, etc., they sometimes say, like, crazy stuff like that.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack.
And this is where fighting gets fun. Oh, darn it! Yeah, that autoplayed. I thought I actually had to do something, but no, it autoplayed for me to show me how it worked.
Every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
I feel like Ara would be really good at video game tutorials for, like, other kinds of games.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
Well, yeah, it's very satisfying just doing the... It's very satisfying just doing that and just watching it go. But yeah, you can't do it forever because he will get red and he will get hurt eventually. Yeah. Can you see why I got distracted? I forgot what I was supposed to do in the original game. On my original playthrough. It's fun. Let me read the chat. Furry protagonist, talking weapon, Tina's adorable flying companion. Feels like Black and Unleashed all over crossover. Yeah, kind of? I can kind of see it. Cause like you have the talking flying companion. You have the talking sword. And then you have a blue furry man. Yeah, makes sense. I think the stream detects the controller rumbling. Does it? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah. I noticed I'm a lot more quiet this time, but again, it's just such a pretty game. It's basically like visual porn. It's art for the eyes. So it's a little bit distracting, but in the fun way. But yeah, that's just very satisfying to do. And I got distracted doing that a lot when I first played this game. That's part of why I forgot the plot. And then my cousin played a bit of this game on my laptop in like 2020. And then he played for a while. He didn't save his progress, but he got farther than me because he unlocked an achievement. Like the balloon says, Dust is a literal fan. Yeah! That'd be very convenient. It's like, gee, I would love if someone with strong and like powerful could like do that for me. That'd be very convenient. But yeah, it's so pretty. But yeah, like it's also just very satisfying to fight. I just want to keep murdering things in this game. And it's like I feel kind of bad because it's basically I'm just like murdering the scalies of the game. And I'm just like some kind of mammalkin that's just on a journey, I suppose. Well, yeah. Oh wait, there was a... I think I could break that wall down there. Can I? I can. And I got more wall chicken. Well, funny enough, I had chicken for dinner, too. Not from a wall, from the store. And it was lemon chicken. And I had garlic bread with it. It was delicious. It's yeah. I don't know. I just keep going on about the combat. It's like, and normally I don't really care for combat in games that much. Normally I don't really play games to like fight unless it's a fighting game that I'm playing to like relax and de-stress a bit. But yeah, it's just so much fun. It's so pretty looking. I can't help it. And then it's just like the blending of the 2D and 3D. It's so nice. And then the backgrounds are so pretty. But yeah, like I haven't played this game very far. So it's going to be interesting having to actually pay attention to the story this time. Because I got distracted by fighting, and even now I'm still getting distracted by the fighting, so I'm not very good at paying attention to the story. So yeah, that's bad on my part. And it's not like I mean to, it's just I have fun mashing buttons and doing stuff. And there's treasure nearby.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
You're in a beautiful game, Dust.
So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, tell me. I seem to have dropped
All my maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword!
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know,
Who's gonna get you in trouble, though?
about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
And when you say proceed as I wish, do you mean I can kill stuff? Because I'm gonna do a lot of that. Because it's fun. Trying to think of it. We have... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's a guy I can kill. What I meant to do with... R. Yeah, it's the R button. I kept mixing up the buttons. I could have sworn there was something I needed to do. Oh yeah. I can't upgrade my character yet. Okay. I thought I'd heard enough experience to do an upgrade on myself, but I don't have that yet. Darn it, coin disappeared. Trying to think of, like, okay, I'm getting self-conscious about being so silent. I should probably talk more. And talk more about the game that I'm currently playing. But I just keep getting distracted by the feast in my eyes right now. There's a camp over here. Can't interact with it, though, unfortunately. Well, that was easy. And let's try to find the place that we're supposed to go so I don't keep getting distracted by killing things. And so I could actually try the story this time. Well, speaking of killing things... And that guy's dead. Nice. I hear jingly bells. That's the cat. It's the rescue cat. Lindsay the hyena came in saying vor. There's no vor in this game. Thank goodness for that. Let me pause the game for a second so I can read the chat. Well, Adam came in saying, "Hey everyone, Sam, how's it going? How's the rescue situation? Is there a crowdfunding link?" Okay, so I explained the cat situation at the start of the stream. So, the situation with the cat is I was basically spending all week going back and forth to the vet to check on the cat and see if they're healthy. They're perfectly healthy except for their teeth. However, part of the reason I'm not getting any shelters to call me back is because it's kitten season at the shelters right now. And you might be wondering, what is kitten season? Well, kitten season is just the cutesy term for, you know, the springtime when all the feral cats go in heat and start making kittens that the shelters will try to intervene in and scoop up the kittens to get them adopted and off the streets. But yeah, that's part of the reason I'm not getting any callbacks from shelters or anything. So yeah, that's fun. In terms of crowdfunding, I thought because, you know, no shelters were calling me back originally and the cats were going crazy originally, I thought I was going to have to either crowdfund medical care for the cat or I was going to have to, like, figure out other stuff related to this cat. And also, she wasn't fixed, so we had to get her fixed. Well, we have to get her fixed. So, originally I thought I was going to have to crowdfund for that, but, my aunt, who is responsible for the my aunt who is basically responsible for me meeting TJ, and why TJ is my main cat, who's been living here for a while, I've been telling my aunt about the situation, And she was like, you know, because no shelters are calling you back, you're probably gonna have to keep the cat for a while anyway, so, like, for the sake of the rescue cat and for the sake of TJ, I will chip in and help you get her fixed. So I was like, oh my god, thank you so much! And all that. So yeah, my aunt came in clutch. If she ever finds this stream, I don't know what she'd be doing here. But yeah, so my aunt came in clutch for that, so thankfully I don't have to crowdfund to get the cat fixed because my aunt is basically a hero. And also, she also has, surprisingly, she also had experience with stray cats. So that was another reason she was helping me out and talking me through everything. And she was like, no, you're doing everything correctly. You know, you're going through all the protocols that somebody should go through when they find a lost or stray cat. And, like, thankfully the cat you found seems friendly. 'Cause yeah, so if not for the cat being friendly, I would not have taken her in, because if she was feral or like trying to bite or attack everybody, I wouldn't have taken her in at all, because that would have been way out of my range of cat experiences. So, yeah. So like currently the only things that I really need to worry about, like money-wise, are just making sure that the cat gets fixed. So that's an appointment that I have to keep. What else? I have to, like, just keep on top of food and litter, because the bad thing about having two cats is that you go through litter and food twice as fast. And the only thing wrong with this cat is her teeth, which is going to be expensive, so one day I may have to crowdfund to get her teeth fixed, but every vet that I've gone to is like, you know, as long as she's not in immediate pain, it's fine. Like, there are street cats in much worse condition that have horrible teeth and they're still alive and relatively healthy. So, they said, like, don't worry about her teeth for now unless, like, she's just not eating anything or if she's in serious pain. So she's not in pain or anything. So that's good. So that doesn't have to be a priority for a while, but I am saving up for the initial dentist visit. Because, yeah, pets have dentists. That is a very specific kind of, like, veterinary discipline, I guess. But it's also one of the most expensive ones. And I'm just like, oof. So, I'm gonna have to put some money aside just to get her checked up, which is going to be a certain amount of money. But then, I'm like, okay, theoretically, if I saved up for a while, I could afford to get just the checkup to see what's wrong with her teeth, like to get a proper diagnosis, and they could tell me what they might want to do. Getting her actual treatment, like if she were to ever need dental surgery, that could easily go into the thousands of dollars. And to that, I was just like, oof! So yeah... It's gonna be a while before I can do anything about her teeth. But again, she's not in any pain related to her teeth. The rescue cat's only problem was that when I found her, she was in heat. And, the fun fact that I learned, cats that are in heat and cats that are quote-unquote fixed do not get along, because they smell the hormones on the cat that's not fixed. And it makes them violent and it makes them fight. And that's part of why, TJ wasn't getting along with the rescue cat in the beginning. And now that I guess the rescue cat is getting out of heat, they've started getting along a little better, so I don't have to deal with Feline Fight Club all the time. And they might not be best friends, but at least if they can tolerate each other, then that would be preferable to them not getting along at all, or worse, being enemies or something. So yeah, that's the cat situation. But it's not a story that I mind repeating or anything, because it's like, look, this is an experience for me. I've never had a rescue cat before. Sometimes if you're an animal lover, you have little scenarios or little, like, daydreams in your head, like, oh, what if I found a stray animal and how would I handle it? Or like, oh, what if I had, like, the perfect pet that just followed me home and, like, the universe just gave me a free pet, so... I love animals. I've had those little scenarios and daydreams before, like, since childhood. That's a very normal thing to think when you really like animals. The universe just actually made it happen this time in a way that I did not expect. So it's been an experience. I would say it's fun, but, like, it's fun in some aspects, but not fun in other aspects. Like, again, this cat is definitely going to need specialized care later on, which I will have to crowdfund for eventually, but... it's not a priority now, and because my aunt offered to help me get the cat fixed, I no longer have to immediately crowdfund to get her fixed. So that was a miracle in and of itself. And it's also a miracle that, again, this cat is basically perfectly healthy except her teeth and the fact she needs to get spayed. So, yeah, like, my nightmare, like, would have been, like, you know, I took this cat in out of the kindness of my heart because, you know, she's not a pet. As far as I can tell, like, nobody in my immediate vicinity knows her. It's not their pet. But, like, oh my god, what if I, like, brought her in just as, like, a good Samaritan thing, but then, like, she has some horrible disease that my cat catches and all that. And thankfully, that wasn't the case. Like, I am just so thankful for that. And that was part of why I wanted to get her checked out immediately, because it's like, okay, it's not only for her safety, but also my other cat's safety. And I also don't know how long the rescue's gonna stay. I do have to keep the idea of her going to a shelter or getting adopted out elsewhere on the table, just in case anything happens. But for now, because all the shelters are inundated with cats and otherwise just really busy, I kind of have to keep her regardless. But yeah. And she has a name. I named her Dust, which is why I'm playing Dust. And yeah, why did I name the cat Dust? She was a dusty shade of gray, and I thought it was a very cute name. And I also put a collar on her. I was at the dollar store, and I just, like, happened to find a collar with a little bell in it. I was like, huh, that might work for the cat, so I got it, and then I put it on the cat. So if you hear any bell jingling, it's the rescue cat. Because TJ used to have a collar, actually. What did she do with that collar? She scratched it off. She scratched it off, and it went missing into the void. So I haven't been able to find it since. So TJ is definitely not the kind of cat that wears a collar. She's just kind of fine as she is. But with the rescue, because the rescue is so tiny, and she's very small, she's also only 7 pounds. She's a very tiny cat. And that was part of my concern originally. Then part of why I took her is like, this is a very tiny cat. She's very small. I don't know if she's a kitten or not. Or she might be close to kitten age. But yeah, because she's so small, I was like, okay, you need some kind of system so I can, like, hear you coming and going. I need to get you a bell collar. So that's what I did. She managed to scratch it off once, but then I put it back on her a little bit tighter, and now she's kept it on, so that's cool. And yeah, so if you hear bells in the background, it's the rescue cat. It's Dusty. She's very adorable. She's very small. I made her the thumbnail for this stream. One, because I was too busy with the cat situation to draw, and two, it's just like, hey, cat's name is Dust. I have a fidget plush. Free thumbnail. It's free thumbnail real estate. So yeah, that was the origin behind that. But yeah, TJ will not be owned in a technical sense. Yeah, I mean, some cats will collar well. Some cats do not collar very well. TJ does not collar very well, because the whole time she had a collar, she was just scratching it constantly. And, you know, eventually she scratched it off, and she just tossed it into the void, and it's just gone. So yeah, I mean, it also just depends on the animal, too. Like TJ is very social, but she's also the kind of social where it's like, I still need my space. Like, I might be domesticated now, but I'm still a street cat. You can take the cat off the streets, but you can't take the street out of the cat. So yeah, that's TJ. And then with Dusty, little mysterious rescue cat, she's very social. She's very friendly. She is what I like to call a head pat slut. Because if you put your hand anywhere near her, she will go up to you for head pats. She loves being pet. She loves being social. She loves being socially spoiled. So she collars very well. She only scratched it off once, but I also just didn't put it tight enough, I guess, in the beginning. So let's see if she scratches it off again. But yeah, so she's very friendly. She definitely benefits from being domesticated and living in a home instead of on the street, because she is so friendly and social. So I think she'll probably collar well in the future, and let's see how long she keeps her collar on this time. And yeah. So yeah, I officially have 2 street cats that I am trying to domesticate. TJ is more than domesticated by now. And then let's just see about Dusty, whether she stays here forever or whether she gets rehoused later on. I'm basically forced to play it by ear because, again, it's kitten season, so no shelter is gonna, like, make an exception for me unless, like a miracle happens, essentially. Because at the peak of the fighting, when the cats were driving me nuts, and I thought, like, okay, this cat needs to be rehoused immediately, I emphasized the fact that it was an emergency, and no one contacted me back. So, yay! But yeah. And, like, don't worry about, like, being a distraction or, like, anything, because, I haven't played this game in a long time. 2, I remember why I haven't played this game in a long time, because I get distracted killing things, and I've been like, I should probably talk more, so this is allowing me to talk more. Me talking more, it is in the YouTube sphere. It helps the algorithm. It helps y'all stick around. It also helps me be a better streamer because, you know, I'm supposed to talk. That's kind of my whole job. And I'm supposed to talk and entertain and all that. So it's, yeah, me forgetting to talk, not very good. I think also not helping is that the game has voice acting, so I will just stay silent to listen to the very nice voice acting because this game is, very good when it comes to voice acting, especially for the three main characters. And it's also just been so long that it's kind of nostalgic, where it's like, huh, like I remember when I first played this game, and I also got it in the dust because of my friends. So yeah, it's also just like, huh, furry game that I was introduced to by the friends that I currently have and still have. It's awesome. And yeah. So yeah, it's cool. I haven't played this game in so long, and it's like, it's not difficult to stream in terms of too many technical difficulties. The only technical difficulty I have with it is that it goes on full screen every time I launch the game, no matter how many times I adjust the settings. But it's difficult in terms of, oh yeah, I need to talk. And it's like, I can't talk. I can't think of anything to talk about. I just want to do combat in the game. I never want to do combat in games. But here I am. So yeah. And like, oh, you're turning a new ball. I hope it turns out well. Well, it'll most likely turn out well, but if you do work with the new material, it's yeah, I understand, like, the anxiety that comes with working with the new material. I'm like that whenever I sew with a new kind of fabric that I've never worked with before. What did it? Oh, okay. I also gotta keep an ear out for this cat, because thankfully she's not destructive. She doesn't get into too much trouble. It's just, she is baby. Oh, what do I do with this thing? I forgot how to, no, that's how I drop. The combat is so fun that even I turned into an amnesiac when I played this game. There we go, okay. Oh. Nice! Look at it, it's so pretty. Oh, yeah, I forgot I could do that, actually. That just shows how long I've not played the game. Oh, that was a big drop. I didn't mean to do that. But I let it happen. Stuff! Nice. Oh yeah, I should probably check my... I'm so used to, like, the buttons being the thing that opens the menu. For this game, it's, right analog stick. You press it down and all the menus are there. I keep forgetting. I'm not very good at remembering stuff. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna look at inventory. All I have is wall chicken and... Oh. Nice. Man, we have to go... Oh. This guy.
Tent? Is there somebody in there?
Whatever it is,
It's got glowing evil eyes of evil!
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
I have a very funny association with the merchant in this game. Because years ago, back when I first got into Dust, I was talking to a person at the time who was also into furry stuff. Well, that person showed me how E621 worked so I could look at art there. But they had also showed me a comic. It was a Dust comic. I feel like I know the artists, but I don't want to accidentally misname them or like attribute it to the wrong person, but it was this comic. It's safe for work, don't worry about it. But it has the merchant in the tent, and it's basically along the lines of, just so you know, I'm not wearing any pants, and then Dust freaks out. And it's like, why would you tell me that? And then Fidget has to point out,
Dust, a lot of people don't wear pants. I don't wear pants.
so it's just the pointing out of like, some furries in this universe wear pants and some people don't, and just how weird that is. Because that is also another, like, weird furry trope of, like, some furries wear pants and then some don't. Because the general assumption with furries is that if they don't wear pants, they are automatically interpreted as being more wholesome than furries who do wear pants. Because if the furry is wearing pants, that means there's something to hide under those pants. So that would imply that they have body parts. Whereas furries who don't, natively wear pants, you know, they don't have the body parts, so they're going to be perceived as more wholesome. And I think even in Japanese culture, I remember seeing a furry artist on Twitter, you know, back when it was still Twitter. They had, like, a term for it specifically. Like, specifically the phenomenon of, like, furries that don't wear pants being wholesome. I don't know what that term is, though, unfortunately. And, yeah. So that's interesting. It is interesting. And you might be wondering, Sam, you seem to know a lot about furries. And I'm like, well, the reason I know so much about furries is because a lot of furry history actually ties into animation history, especially older animation, like from the 30s. Because you'll notice in the 30s, a lot of animation had furries in it. Like Felix the Cat, Betty Boop and Bimbo, like that kind of thing. So a lot of furry history ties into old-fashioned animation. And me, having grown up with Betty Boop and Bimbo, of course I know about furries. I was basically predisposed to it as a child, without even my parents realizing it. So yeah, that's how I know a lot about furries.
Oh, it's raining. Let's go to the shop.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Why do you have glowing eyes?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
You're not a Khajiit. And you don't have but you do have wares.
Let's be a little bit unhealthy. Let's get some cupcakes. Oh, we might only be able to really afford a lot of fruit.
Maybe we'll treat ourselves to cupcakes. You know, one for Dust, one for Fidget.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer? That would depend on the offer. If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead.
My favorite lover says that Snell kind of reminds me of an alligator. Kind of. Like, there are, like, scaly people in this universe. Like, there are no humans here. Like, everyone's a furry of some variety.
Materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from
He's got glowing evil eyes of evil!
Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
You'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. Thank you. Watch your back, my friend.
What are you buying? Well, let's see what else he has, actually.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Why a vest made of leaves? Like it's like he has a ghillie suit. I think that's what they're called, right? They're called, like, ghillie suits? Like the suits made of leaves that are meant to disguise you as a bush? What can I sell this dude? I don't know if I want to give up my wall chicken.
Your transaction is most appreciated,
I mean, I didn't buy anything, but thank you.
my friend.
Let me go to the menu. Because I have a pendant. That's how I equip it, okay. how do I do the thing?
That's okay. I don't really need armor right now. I'm fine. Oh, you've discovered a bomb fruit.
Oh yeah, I remember these things being annoying. So, we're gonna have to take that to the place that's over here. Oh yeah, the bomb fruits can be kind of annoying. I remember not liking them very much.
Come on. Yes! And I got my raw chicken.
Well, now that just makes me think, like, what would the KFC equivalent be in this universe? If, like, chicken comes from walls. Like, instead of a KFC with, like, a kitchen in the back, you think they just, like, mine it like it's diamonds?
There we go. Another raw chicken.
I should probably go back to my original save one day. See where I left off. Oh, I should probably kill these guys first.
Oh, darkness.
I don't want to hit the... I'm hitting that guy, not the wall.
Dummy.
Oh, and I hear Dusty scratching the couch. That's fantastic. I hear the jingly bells. My combo broke, but it's okay. I heard the cat. I mostly just gave her a collar with a bell so that way I can, like, track her movements, but, like, I wonder if she'll come over here. I wonder if she'll come in the middle of stream or if I have to go get her. Oh yeah, I need the fruit.
Okay, now we go this way. Ah! Okay. There we go. Chicken! There's something in that cage! Quick, get it out!
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
Okay, this I do remember from my previous playthrough. I don't know if I'm gonna do these right now, though. Or alternatively, I'll do it, but I'll wait until I have extra keys.
Chicken.
Oh yeah, I can't.
I can't go there yet.
Oh, darn it. There we go. I'm so used to, like, dash being one button, but, like, the dashes are, you know, it's left or right, so they're 2 separate buttons. It's not just point in the direction you want to go and then do it. Zack the Robot sings, "That's not a wall! It's a rock!"
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
And he's fallen.
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
It is kind of a cute interaction, though. He's like, stand back, I can do this. He's like, are you really sure about that? And then he fails. It's like, aw.
I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back.
They have a very cute dynamic. I like them.
Ah! I didn't even know I killed that guy. Okay, I killed him this time. Nice. Dear! I don't have the option to pet them.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry,
Oh yeah, I think I remember there's a boss battle coming up. But I'm gonna grind more before I do that.
It's another one of those spiky slime things.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
That was autoplay. And I accidentally did that before, actually.
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack.
Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily.
Thank you, Aura.
Put this beast out of its misery.
Yeah, will do. Well, that was quick.
And now we're in civilization.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
We're in a bit of a.
We have wall chicken.
Don't worry.
Just grab yourself a drum.
Hey, I'm not a pet. But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Well, she's a pet to me.
Oh, hello. You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes. It's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse.
Of course, there are
Right before
monsters
we showed
everywhere.
up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
Don't worry, Bear Lady, I will.
Zach threw up and saying, "Oh my God, it's Winnie the Pooh," or maybe Winnie the Pooh's grandma. But yeah, like, so fun fact about the game's art style and why everyone's a furry, or not why everyone's a furry, but like details about the furry people in this universe. A lot of them are based off of rodents, but you will see like some standout ones. Like this lady's clearly a bear. Dust is kind of canine-ish, but it's not confirmed what species he actually is. Like, the popular headcanon again is like either a wolf or a fox, or maybe like a blend of both, so maybe he's a fulf. That's kind of the camp that I fall into, where I think of him as either a wolf or like a wolf-fox hybrid. Fidget is an original species. She's a nimbat, so she's kind of like a literal flying fox with the bat wings, but also she kind of has like fox-like features. And then, you know, we'll see some bunny ladies in this game at some point or another. Other bunny people. Some mouse people at some point, I believe. And yeah! Well, I think there's a boss battle that way, so if there's a boss battle that way, then maybe I should grind a bit. Unless the game is going to force me to go that way.
So let me go on more adventures. Oh yeah. Grinding for the sake of my health.
But yeah. Like, normally grinding in games can be a big pain in the butt, but here I don't mind it. Well, that guy flew high. And nobody's down here, I don't think. Oh, there are people down here. Nice. And explosion. Oh, yeah! Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, you can make them explode enemies, and it's really cool. That's like one of the few useful things that those things do. Other than that, they can be kind of annoying.
Go. Go up. Good.
Let's see. Good, I remembered the menu button this time. So right now I've got one in everything here but fidget. So how do I level up my fidget? I think I just have to use her more. And then hopefully she'll become strong.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you can send enemies flying sometimes. It's crazy. And is there... Good, there's more people though. Get experience from. Spinny, 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 spinny. Yeah, basically. It's really fun to do. You basically make your own light show. Like, look at that. Some people will kill to see that at a concert. Yes, I think to level up Fidget, you just have to use her more.
Ah, blueprint.
Oh yeah, it just registered to me. My controller is very loud.
It is purring like a kitten. A very loud electronic kitten.
I wonder who the poor sap was who was camping here. Because with all the monsters around, they might not be here anymore. Aggressive purring that is. Yeah! I've never had it vibrate so loud. Like, that's what it registered to me. It's like, huh, I'm not used to hearing it so loud. I'm not used to hearing it at all. Like, eventually you just kind of tune it out. But yeah, it's going. Sounds like I'm working with power tools. I think I'm also just so used to, like, just the vibration with racing games and, like, other, like, car-centric games. And it's like, huh. Like, Almost every single attack results in a vibration. Okay, now let me... If I can get a recliner, and then just insert the controller in the recliner, I can rig myself a massage chair. Although I've been in massage chairs before, like, some of them are pretty hit or miss. Some of them are comfy, and then some of them are just like, why are there sticks poking my back? And then another thing about, like, I haven't played an RPG in a long time. This is a Metroidvania, but I guess it counts as an RPG. Where it's like, you just become a klepto. Like, playing RPGs has taught me, be a klepto. Collect everything. If you don't have at least 2 of everything, you won't be able to do anything. Yeah, there's RPG elements and stuff. Yeah. How have I leveled up? I still have not leveled up my fidget. Darn it. Well, yeah. It's so peaceful. Like, even if you're fighting, it's so peaceful. It's so nice. It's relaxing. Despite the aggressive purring of my controller. Oh my god! Pause. Let me see if I see the cat. I'll see if I can bring her. I'll see if I can bring her to the desk. I can't talk. I can't talk very well sometimes. Well, I heard jingling. Hi! How are you? Hi! Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi! Come by the desk. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi! Hi, how are you? You want to say hi to the stream? You want to say hi? Hold on. Sit down. Sit down. Sit on my lap. Oh, hi! I have a cat on my lap. I have Dusty on my lap. Hi. Welcome to your first stream. Yes, that's the microphone. Hi. One day, if I get a good webcam, and if I get a much bigger place than the place I currently have, maybe one day we will have a cat cam. For now, I don't have any of those things. So we do not have a cat cam. Hi. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. How are you? Hi. Oh, you always meow so sad. Yeah, she has a little bit of a sad meow. And, you know, she's a mystery cat. It's not like I could bring her to a therapist and she could tell me her origin story. So yeah, she has a little bit of a sad meow. But other than that, she's a very social and cute and very cute cat. And she's very friendly. And she loves getting pets. Well, yeah, I didn't expect you to show up. Welcome to your first stream. I wanted to play this game in honor of you. Hi. Yeah, that's a good cat. That's a little pet slut cat. Hi. I'm scratching her chin. She really likes chin scratches. Hi. She's still getting used to the desk area. Like, I don't mind her by the desk. The only place where I don't want her right now is on my bed, because that's where TJ sleeps. And that's where TJ hangs out. So I don't want her on the bed. Oh, and she's gone. She just ran out of here. TJ wasn't even upset with her or anything. She just ran out. So yeah, I'm trying to get her used to the desk so she's not afraid to come up to me if she needs anything when I'm at my desk. But I don't want her on the bed, because that's where TJ sleeps, and that's where TJ hangs out. And she's hopped on the bed a few times before, and TJ has growled at her every single time. And I just want to make sure that TJ is okay, because I don't want to house another cat with me and just make my existing cat's sanity horrible. Like, I don't want to make my existing cat uncomfortable, so that's a limit I have in place. That is a boundary that Dusty has to respect. But she's a fast learner though, so I think she already knows, like, I'm probably not allowed by the bed, but like at least if the human picks me up and hangs out with me by the desk, it's probably fine. But yeah, also it's crazy because I make the joke that TJ thinks she's Sonic the Hedgehog and she will run around at the speed of meow. And then Dusty, on the other hand, I think she's the Tails of this household because she's kind of smart. She just doesn't want you to know it. And also, she's very fast. So yeah, I think I have the Sonic and Tails of cats. But yeah, it's very cute. And it's like, oh my god, it's like you don't want to get too attached in case anything happens, but it's like you can't help but get attached at least a little bit. So it's just like, oh, it's so adorable. But yeah, so whereas TJ is pretty used to being at the desk or on my lap when I'm at the desk by now, Dusty is still not used to it. I think she's still getting used to having a lot of human contact. And, thankfully she's comfortable enough with me. I can pick her up, I can hold her, I can pet her, and she's not going to complain about it. But yeah, she's still very shy. So I don't think she's ready to become a VTubing cat. I don't think she's ready for the I'll put my cat on the mic thing. And even TJ doesn't do that anymore. When I first got TJ, I managed to trick her into meowing on command whenever I said the magic words of, I put the cat on the mic, or I put my cat on the mic when I held her up to the microphone, and she would meow, and it was adorable. But then she caught on to my nonsense, and she doesn't do that anymore. And with my late cat, Percy, I also managed to do that. Toward the end of her life, I was shown the meme of the, I put my cat on the mic, and I lifted her up to the microphone, and she would meow. She learned to do it eventually. So let's see if I can get Dusty to do it. She has very sad meows, which is, a little bit sad, because I don't want anyone to think that the cat's in distress or anything, because, again, she's perfectly healthy and perfectly fine. Save for one thing, but, yeah. She's just still getting used to being, like, consistently handled, I think. So it could freak her out in some instances, but it's like, I don't want to hurt you, cat. I just want to socialize. But yeah, just having a rescue cat firsthand is definitely a new experience. It's like, like, I've had TJ, but, like, TJ had some time to be a rescue in someone else's care that wasn't mine. Like, I got the, like, domesticated version of TJ. So yeah, this is my first experience with, like, a rescue that's, like, fresh off the street. And this time I'm doing the domesticating.
And now back to violence. Video game violence, of course.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I just reminded myself, because I kind of accidentally went into my Fidget voice a little bit. Did you know that the voice actress for Fidget is also the same voice actress for Miss Fortune in the game Skullgirls? That has been a voice acting fact.
Read the chat for a second.
Is there any animal you wouldn't take in, Sam? Well, yeah, there are a lot of animals that I can't take in because of, like, time and space and monies. Like, if I found a hippo on the street, I can't take in a hippo because hippos are basically living tanks, and they're very dangerous. Even if it was a pygmy hippo, that's still very dangerous. I can't take in a duck because as much as I love animals, I also really like eating ducks. They're really good. They fry very nicely in their own fat, especially with soy sauce and teriyaki sauce. So even if I had a duck to raise, I don't have room for a duck. I would basically have to sacrifice my bathroom in its entirety to raise a duck. I can't have a bird because birds are noisy as hell. And when you do recording stuff, you can't really have a pet that's very noisy. And you might also be wondering, but you have cats. Cats are kind of noisy. It's like, but they're cats. They can't speak English at me. They can't make fun of me like that. Unlike a bird. And also, birds are kind of complicated to take care of. It's very easy to accidentally abuse a bird. Fish. I also refuse to raise fish. I refuse to own fish ever again. Because when I was a kid, I had a fish tank. Because my family didn't really want a cat originally, and they definitely didn't want a dog originally, so we had fish. Never having fish again, because fish are basically living decorations that you have to feed and clean up. Their care is very complicated. You waste a lot of water in raising pet fish. And also, the worst part is that, like, the reason we had fish in our house for so long is because I kept winning them as prizes at carnivals and stuff, and I didn't want to win them. I just kept winning them, and the universe kept giving me fish. So, yeah, I'm never taking in a fish again. So, yeah, no fish for me. This is an anti-fish household. If my theoretical children want, like, a pet, I'm not giving them fish. I'm just gonna jump straight to cats. So, yeah, no fish for me. That's a no. Also, you can't pet a fish, so that's also, you know, not fun. I can't do frogs or snakes or anything like that, because one, complicated care. 2, I don't have the space. 3, I don't like anything slimy. I'm not gonna pet it if it's slimy. Oh yeah, exactly. The robots, exactly my point. Fish are great beginner pets, except not really, because they're harder to take care of by comparison. Exactly. I hate the people that it's like, oh, my son or daughter wants a cat or a dog. Let's start with a fish. And what's your kid's responsibility with the fish going to be? It's going to be feeding it, and that's it. That's not how you. That's not commiserate to how you raise a dog or a cat. Because your kid's probably not going to, like, clean the tank. I was never allowed to clean the tank as a kid. Because, you know, it's a lot of work. 2, it's very complicated. And there could also be chemicals involved that a kid should not be messing with. And, like, a lot of aquarium stuff, like, would not be safe for a child to handle. So it's like, you're not going to let your kid clean the tank. And if your idea of, like, a proper fish tank and taking care of your fish is just dunking it in any vessel that'll hold water without any filtration or, like, any toys or anything for the fish, congratulations, you are abusing your fish. Like, I've even heard horror stories of people winning fish at carnivals, much like I did as a kid, but, like, they just kept it in the container that they got at the carnival, like a Tupperware container. And it's like, well, congratulations, if your fish survived that not only was your fish just really strong and Darwin would have been proud, but also you have abused your fish without even knowing it. And all that, so yeah, it's like, never raising fish again. Never. If I win one at a carnival, if I win a fish at a carnival, well, I'm going to be very upset because neither of these cats eat fish. And I know the stereotype is like, oh, but cats love fish. Not my cats, apparently. That was the crazy thing. When I took Dusty to the vet kept trying to bribe Dusty with treats, right? The only treats she had, though, were fish-based. And not only does Dusty not like fish, Dusty doesn't really seem to like treats in general. And because she only had fish treats, that just turned Dusty off altogether. Thankfully, Dusty is not a treat-motivated cat. She vets very well, actually. Like, she tolerated being at the vet so well. Didn't complain, didn't cry, didn't bite, didn't scratch or anything. But yeah, she does not like fish. TJ does not like fish. I don't like fish. I can't eat fish because I'm allergic to fish. So yeah, no one in this house eats fish. So if I want a fish at a carnival, I can't even say, oh, I'll feed it to the cat. I don't know what I'll do with it then. I'll just be like, well, crap, now I'm stuck with the fish. Well, better put it in the bathtub and hopes it turns into a mermaid because I'm not raising a fish again. A mermaid roommate I could probably tolerate in small doses, but I'm not getting a fish again. I also can't have a hedgehog, because hedgehogs are also very complicated to take care of, and also they're expensive to bring to the vet, because they're exotic pets. Sell it? Give it away? I don't know. Who do you sell a fish to? Like, if it's a fish to eat, that's one thing, but if it's like a goldfish or like a betta fish, like you win at a carnival, I don't know who would buy it off me. Like the cuisine says, my dad has a fish. He's got a whole ecosystem in there. My dad would know how to sell fish to. Like, but yeah, that's the thing. You need to basically make an entire ecosystem when you have pet fish. And that is not something that I am equipped to do. My ecosystem, comfy couch, comfy bed, an unrealistic amount of blankets and pillows. That's my ecosystem that I want for my pets to enjoy, because that's the ecosystem that I like. And all that. So it's just like I'm not gonna dedicate an entire room or portion of my life to making an ecosystem for the fish in my house, because I don't want fish ever again. And then the only other pet that I've interacted with a chameleon before. He was a very tiny chameleon. I pet him a couple times, and then he jumped on my arm to touch my boobs. That's the only interaction I've had with chameleons, but I can't raise chameleons either because the chameleons were my cousins, by the way, so I probably should have started with that. But yeah, whenever I went to their house, when they did have the chameleons, their aunt, my mom, also, not my mom, their mom, my goodness, I can't talk tonight. Their mom also had to, like, basically raise crickets to feed the chameleons, because they only ate the crickets when they were alive. They didn't eat dried crickets, they ate live crickets. So it's like, to have chameleons, I'm either gonna have to buy them dried bugs, or I'm gonna have to breed my infinite supply of bugs myself. So yeah, that would basically be an unfortunate twofer. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to raise bugs for my pets to eat. And same with hedgehogs too. Like, I've heard of hedgehog owners like also raising cockroaches on the side to feed the hedgehogs live cockroaches. It's like, I don't want to feed I don't want to raise roaches, god damn it. It's like, I don't want to be my own pest control problem. Yeah. The chameleon was getting risky. Yeah! That was my only interaction with that chameleon. I pet him for a while, he let me hold him in my hand, and then he jumped on up my arm to touch my boob. That was very interesting. Maybe he was trying to say something. Maybe he was trying to point out that, like, one day you were going to be a Sonic fan, and in the Sonic franchise, there's a character named Espia who was also a chameleon. That is one of my species. I just wanted to let you know. Boob touch is like, okay, chameleon, you go back in the tank. Yeah. I don't know. Like, so yeah, I think in terms of pets, I'll just stick to having cats. Cats and other small animals, but probably mostly just cats, if not only cats. And like, I've been a dual pet owner before. Like, I've had a cat and a dog at the same time, because Percy used to have a dog roommate. Because, you know, every kid wants a dog, so my family eventually caved, and we got a dog that eventually became the family dog. Yeah. So, like, I've had a cat and a dog before, so it's weird having two pets at the same time that are the same species. Because, like, I'm used to the cat and dog dynamic. I'm more used to that than I am used to two cats living together, because we've never had multiple cats in the house before. Which kind of goes against the stereotype that, like, if you have a cat, you probably have multiple cats. But no, we only had the one cat and the one dog. And then I had the one cat in the form of Percy, I had the one cat in the form of TJ, and now I have two cats. And all that, but yeah, I think that's just my baseline for pets. It's like, okay, like, it's not something that I am 100% allergic to, and also they're relatively easy to manage. And I can befriend them and pet them, and they will be wonderful. So yeah, cats. And maybe one day, if I'm brave enough and I can afford it, maybe I'll look into getting a dog again, but I cannot afford to be a dog owner right now. I cannot afford it financially or emotionally to be a dog owner. Because, like, my first dog was, like, my first and only dog ownership experience, and honestly, part of me is still not over it. And all that, so I'm not ready for another dog. I need to be in a better place before I even think about getting a dog. Yeah. Like, no, I think... yeah, maybe the chameleon did just like boobs. You never know. Like, yeah. So yeah, now I'll stick to cats. Because there are a lot of pets that, like, I've questioned, like, if I could have them in the past, but either I'm allergic to them or they are not good for people with asthma. Like, ironically, as much as I voiced Vanilla the rabbit and Cream the rabbit, I cannot have a pet rabbit because they're very bad for people with asthma. So yeah, I can't have a rabbit. But then also, rabbits also do make noise. Like, rabbit screaming, for example, is disturbing. Like, yeah, rabbit screaming is just scary. So yeah, I can't have a rabbit. I can't have a guinea pig either, because I think they're also bad for people with asthma long term, but I've handled a guinea pig before, and he was wonderful. He was a very fine lad. And then I've questioned getting a mouse before, but also I can't get a mouse, because my mom said, if you get a pet mouse, I'm never visiting you again. Like, yeah. But also, even mice, you basically have to make ecosystems if you have pet mice, so I'm not doing that. Like, if I ever get a pet mouse, it better be like Cinderella trained. It better be like helping me wash dishes. It better be helping me cook. It better help me make dresses for myself so I can go to the ball. So yeah, unless it's like a Cinderella mouse, then no. No pet mice. Or rats. So yeah, definitely can't have those either. Like, I guess this is kind of interrupting the flow of the game, but also I am very self-conscious about the fact that I don't really talk much when I'm actually playing the game, so yeah. But it's fine. It's fine with me, at least. So you want mice slave labor. It's not slave labor, because I would be taking care of them. Again, it's like Cinderella. Like, she saved the mice from the cat Lucifer, and then, like, she made them little dresses and shirts and pants. No, wait, not pants. She made them shirts and dresses. So yeah, like, she took care of them. They were her friends. And then because she had been so nice to them, they made her a dress, like, out of the kindness of their little mousy hearts. It was adorable. Well, yeah. So yeah, it's not mouse slave labor. Well, let me read the chat again. Gotta step out. A friend of mine is going through a bit of an emergency. Hope the rest of the stream goes good. Fight hard and don't forget to check your map. Well, I hope the emergency goes okay. I hope that your friend is okay. Yeah. I guess I'll see you later then. You take care of yourself. Thank you. That's also a good movie, Cinderella. That was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up. And then Tangled came out, and then Tangled became my favorite Disney movie. Let's see what he has to sell.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Does he have, like, braids on... Is he a scaly with hair? He has bushy eyebrows, it looks like, but does he have hair on the top of his head? I find scalies with hair weird. Like, I mean, obviously you do you, but also at the same time, it's like, huh. It's just weird. At least to me. But I've also never, besides that one chameleon that was being fresh, I've never interacted with lizards or, like, lizard furries before. Couldn't think of it. How does the blueprint system work? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I keep mixing up the menu buttons with the fan button. Oh, so what do I do? So how do I... I didn't mean that. I go this way. Okay. And where the heck are my blueprints? I don't know where my blueprints are. I don't know where they are. But, let me see what I can buy.
Hello again, my...
Maybe I can buy... Oh wait, do I find the blueprints by... Huh. I completely lost my marbles. But that's fine. I guess that's just who I am tonight.
Your transaction is most appreciated. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on.
Thank you for
also
your
share
business.
my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my
Thank you, shady guy. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go this way. Up. Up again. And it's raining again. And while I'm trying to like grind and stuff, I definitely need to remember, oh yeah, I probably have a boss battle to fight soon. So definitely can't forget about that. He broke my chain, how dare he? No treasure out of the sky? Okay. Oh, there we are. No treasure, though. Just a body. And I think we're going toward the village again. Yep. And I guess we're having a boss battle. Maybe. I'm not sure what comes first. Bunny! That one's kind of green. I'm not sure if it... Oh, it's playing automatically. Oh, yeah, I remember. This is a boss battle.
Please, help us!
Bunny lady!
Look at the size of that thing!
That's what she said.
Don't worry, I think I can handle it.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures from this existence.
Nice. Oh, that was fast. Meanwhile, an Attack on Titan.
Here comes some more!
Oh dear. I knew that was too easy. I knew that was a lot easier than I remembered it being. Nice.
Is that it? Did we get all of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Thank you, Hara.
They weren't so tough. I could probably take on another 4 or 5 of them. You know,
If I had to. And Dust was here.
Thank you so much.
What happened here?
I don't know. We were out here checking the fields when those giants attacked.
It's like just kind of spawned in, huh?
A lot of problems with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant has ever come this close to the village.
Then the first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Yes, we arrived. That's great. But what now?
Adventure.
What has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us continue onward.
Will you two be alright?
Yes, I just need a moment to rest. I'm not sure how you did it, but you took down 3 giants single-handedly.
Because I'm the protagonist.
that's what we do. Bringing justice
Don't mind her. It's okay. Just think of her like a pet. She didn't mean it.
We're still a little shook up, but I think we'll be fine.
I just need to sit here for a while. My leg still hurts.
Oh,
You should get to
poor
see them
guy.
when you can. I cleared out quite a few monsters on the way in, but you never know when they'll be back. Did one of those monsters hurt you?
Well, I mean, not exactly.
This old lug twisted his ankle running away from those monsters. Nice of you to stick around to protect your poor old wife.
Oh.
I was running to get help.
She sassed him.
Open the tool
It's like,
shed.
thanks, asshole. That's what you
What,
get.
a little army hiding in there?
Maybe I should go.
Oh, no. Please don't get the wrong idea. I still love my husband, even if he is a cat. Oh, by yourself.
I'm kind of with Dustin. I was like, yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of a lover's quarrel. I don't want to have to do anything with that. It's like, no, thank you. I'm amnesiac. I don't know who I am. I don't want to be your therapist. He was right to get out of there. Oh, now we're at chapter 1. Henry in a nutshell. Oh yeah, Henry is a very interesting character at times. Oh, soldiers.
Right there. Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
Well, yeah.
News?
We're RPG protagonists. That's kind of our whole thing.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack,
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
what's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in?
No, I just kind of defeated them with ease.
From the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet. At least not until today. Giants are showing up near Oneida's farm. Things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors. And we're out on a excavation.
Find, ore deposits in the mountains.
You know, gold, silver, manganite.
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
Relax.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is B. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then.
Yeah, 'cause we're prospectors.
That's an interesting outfit you're wearing.
Oh, you're one to talk. Can your friend even see from under that hat?
He can see everything. It's spooky, really. No reason to get defensive. Just trying to help.
I've never actually heard that line before.
You really ought to be better equipped in case anything else comes through here.
Nonsense. I crafted this spear myself.
Yes,
It's very nice.
All right, that's enough. Why don't you two leave me alone now?
Thanks so much for your help. Please, make yourselves at home.
How are you two holding
The way
up?
he's holding that spear kind of looks like he's stirring like a giant cauldron, just very slowly, like he's trying to smooth the flour out of it, like a milk dish.
Prospectors, fidgets, that was the best thing you could come up with.
It was the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Ara. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place.
we should look around for a bit then? If you really have been here before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
Well, the town's kind of currently in crisis, Fidget, so
Just meet with the townspeople.
they might not.
I am
They might be too busy with the whole invasion thing for that.
myself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
More people.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
It's a shame that there's no way to make him hatless.
Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy.
He's not on the big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
Also, Dust looks kind of lanky. I don't think he would survive it.
Like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days, if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me? Tell you
Well,
what,
we're RPG protagonists. We kind of have to.
blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Okay, will do.
Jess?
Good morning?
Can you stop smoking in front of me?
I guess?
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
I don't know about you, but I don't like this guy. Why did I level up immediately after talking to him?
Wonderful. Another moment with the philosopher king himself. Why don't you bother Augustine or some other such buffoon?
You don't need to ask me twice. We're leaving.
Yeah, what an asshole. Sam, it's a free country.
I guess if it's a furry smoking, it's different. Maybe they smoke like catnip or something fun that's not gonna destroy your lungs and turn your lungs to mush. Unlike human smoking. Like if humans could get high off of catnip, that'd probably save a lot of people. Cause catnip just makes you crazy. But in the fun way. And yeah.
Hello. I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Ah, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's
I don't like the way his hands are posed in that particular sprite.
My name is Mosca, and
It looks like he's about to grab me.
if you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe.
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see,
Like here he's posed normally, but like that other pose, it looks like he was just gonna like grab me by the shoulders or just like just grab me from behind and hug me without consent.
Well, yeah. See, it's
Hi, TJ.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh,
Oh, she is. She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denim at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much. You're great.
his hands are creeping me out.
Really great.
Well, I guess we're playing messenger for this guy.
Always a pleasure to see you guys.
All right, strange bunny man. Oh, then there's this guy. I know this guy. He's definitely a guy.
For what?
Thanks?
Not you!
He just says
Hear its whispers locked within the box. My box. I don't hear anything. Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me.
I mean, he does look like he's about to grab stuff with his big old grabby hands.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. The river down there.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
And whatever you do not open the box. Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
But yeah, Reed is definitely a guy.
Hi there.
Hello.
Well, hi, furry lady.
You're a quiet one.
Dust, manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know.
Yes, I heard something.
So, fun fact about this furry lady over here. She has the same voice actress as Belly from Honey Pop.
They'll just keep coming back, and there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
But yeah. Like, for me, when I realized, like, they were the same lady, it's like, huh, that is a very interesting contrast. Because Belly from Honey Pop is very wholesome and adorable, and I love her. I want to protect Belly. And then Ginger is just so depressed. Ginger's kind of going through the motions. I thought she sounded familiar. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, I don't know her voice actress by name. I only know her as Belly from Honey Pop, and I know her as Ginger from Dust. But yeah, like, she's been in other things, too. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, you recognize the voice when you hear it, but you don't know the name immediately off the top of your head.
A bit of gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust. She looked like she was pretty depressed.
I love how Fidget could read the room.
said that?
She's very emotionally intelligent.
Fidget, I don't know what came over me just then. Come on, let's keep moving.
Like, yeah. Like, Dust definitely needs a companion like Fidget who's more emotionally aware of her surroundings. This is the guy. It's the guy!
Savior, I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
How did people hear about me so fast? That's my question. I'll get 2 rings. If I could equip the same ring twice. I don't know if I could do that, actually. Oh, cinnamon buns! I like cinnamon buns. I haven't had a cinnamon bun in a very long time.
Honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends. Your rich ones.
Well, hey, at least he's honest. Nice, I can wear the same thing twice. That's cool. What are you doing up here, kid? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was playing a demo for a game last night and X was the button to interact, but now here X is attack, so it looks like I just swatted a child.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can...
Yeah, very big royal blue eyes, and I think they're very adorable, little bunny girl.
He's not in the village? No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
Okay, hold on. Which cat is under the desk? It's TJ. It's TJ that's under the desk. night, Fury Lover says I might just I might just end up watching some let's I might end up watching some playthroughs on this game. I'm intrigued. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Like, I mean, I very much enjoy it. So let's go back to that Gianni guy. What an asshole. Sam, it's okay to breathe. Like, I know it's okay to breathe. I just get tongue-tied very easily. It's just how I talk. I get tongue-tied very easily. I can't help it.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Ah, have you seen him? Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend.
Oh yeah, this opens a quest.
Suppose you don't have the capacity.
Hi, TJ.
If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about.
You're the idiot that sent out a kid to do your laundry.
We're going to have a little chat.
You know, Ara's pretty thick as a blade. You could probably use him as a paddle to, like, whip out some discipline on people who deserve it. Just a suggestion. She smelled the catnip smoke. I think that guy was probably like a bunny or something. It's hard to determine what the exact species are, because like Ginger kind of looks like she's a fox or like she's some kind of mammal. We've seen a couple bunny people so far. We've seen a mouse man in armor. That Callum guy kind of looked like a bulldog to me. But yeah, like, unless it's like obviously like a rodent of some variety, then they're just kind of species ambiguous.
I didn't introduce myself before. My name is Dust, and my companion here is Fidget.
Hello again.
Dust? Really?
What kind of a name is Dust?
No, I'm sorry. It's just an interesting name.
A lame name.
Ginger. Oh, and about those people you saved.
Yes?
Well, that was a noble thing to do. So thank you.
Okay, and that happened again. Talking to a pretty girl made me level up.
Are you okay?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in a talkative mood.
Your boobs are also drawn very weird. But that's just because I put all my drawing skill points into drawing women. So that's why I have to comment on it. I'm very sorry! You must be the Edgelord protagonist. He's a little bit edgy, but not like emo edgy. He's just kind of a little bit monotone and not aware of his surroundings. So yeah. But he's not like cut my life into pieces edgy. He's just amnesiac edgy. Yeah, he's balanced, yeah. Oh, I know this guy.
Good day. I'm Mayor Brown. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
Because we're prospectors!
My friend, we can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchman? You must understand.
Oh my god, it's King
Probably a
Asgore.
dangerous
He
vibe.
does kind of have the build.
Attacking our peaceful village. They were
But this guy isn't a goat. He's...
Take my word. I'm sure they have no ill.
I don't know what species he is.
And there was also this girl.
Definitely canine-ish. So maybe a fox?
She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through these past years.
She looked pretty upset about something.
But don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Again with the modesty. You're no mere traveler.
Well, hey, you should be grateful that I'm not immodest and I'm not, like, demanding things.
Please, we really could use it.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Oh my god, you have brownies. I'm envious.
We can help each other. If you help our village,
I gotta make
promise
brownies.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Oh, wait, I have muffins. I could eat muffins.
Constantly attacked by these
I have apple cinnamon
suspect
muffins.
their leader is close by, and if you could
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
until recently they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
They just want
Whatever it is,
destruction.
It's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear,
You want us to find their leader?
it certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
What if the right path is to a charcuterie board with you?
But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm a fan of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no,
I need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchman reported increased monster activity to the east of our village. I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Yeah, because we're RPG protagonists. That's kind and also this is Metroidvania. That's kind of what we have to do. Gonna be backtracking a lot.
Hey, you're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great.
Now those are some cute mouse ears.
Way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so therefore equipment
And it's pretty much your fault.
In so many words, yes. It's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Oh, I guess I already had them, and that happened automatically.
If you're willing, I could use your
That was fast.
I'd like to upgrade our weapons. Beast spears, while primitive, have finely chiseled stone tips that we can use for arrowheads. If you could bring me 8 beast spears, I'll buy them for a high price.
Wouldn't it have been funny if he just did hear the materials you asked for again? Hold on, let me read the chat. Does this have an RPG tag on Steam? I'm not really sure. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the tags on Steam. Like, I have some blocked that I blocked years ago, but I don't know how to undo them. Is Dust a zombie? He's discolored and moss, and the moss-like drapes on the hat seem a bit mysterious in that. I mean, maybe. We don't know what Dust is. We don't know what he's all about. We don't even know why he's blue. I mean, we've seen some pink furries and brown furries and yellow furries, but we haven't seen another blue furry yet. You know, let me grind a little bit more. I'm gonna grind in the blade, the glade. I'm gonna grind in the glade. And there are monsters. I just walked into that. Nice. Because we need 8 beast spears.
So hopefully I can get some here. And it's raining money. Nice. Yeah, we got ours. You wanted to grind? Yeah! For materials and experience so I could be strong. Oh, let's talk to the old lady again.
So, you're helping those people out?
We're doing our best.
That's a good boy.
She called me a good boy, you guys! Maybe I'll get head pats! Maybe I'll get... No? No head pats? Okay. I'll be on my way. One can hope. I can't believe I didn't get any head pats. I'm so mad I didn't get any head pats. I'm gonna go beat up monsters so I won't be so mad about not getting head pats anymore. Can't believe I didn't get a head pats. That's a tragedy. I'm like a canine kin. I deserve head pats. I'm a good boy. She called me a good boy. And I fell. Wah!
I'm here to serve.
Thank you, guy. Okay, we'll have less luck, but we'll also increase our defense. Oh, I almost wasted all my money. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
No head pats, no slay monsters. But I have to slay monsters. I gotta grind. I gotta be strong. Oh yeah, inventory. Let me see what I can sell this dude.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Oh yeah, sell. Okay, I'm in sell mode now. Nice. I don't want to sell that paw. I only have the one paw. See, that's why you need two of everything. That's what RPGs have told me. That you need two of everything.
Most appreciated.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
I glided the wrong way. That definitely takes getting used to, because you have the directional glide, one for each direction. You can't just point and press a button. And he's dead. Nice. Oh, that's the first time I ever saw the sky. Like, it's kind of zoomed out for a second. I didn't really see that before. Nice! Wonder how high I can make him go. But yeah, like, I still find it interesting. So, like, the monsters are kind of scaly-ish, but we also talk to scalies. Like, the merchant is probably a scaly. So it's like... Yeah. Ah, furries. Being in a world with no humans and just furries, that's, raises a lot of ethical questions. Head pats?
So, you're helping those people out?
We're doing our best.
That's a good boy.
Still no head pats, okay, I'm off. I thought you'd say something different, it ended up being the same thing. Controller started to sound like a chainsaw, yay! I wonder who else I could go to for head pats. You know, maybe my destiny as Dust is to be an emotional support dog. Maybe Ginger needs an emotional support dog. Maybe she'll give me head pats. And maybe I could be her good boy. Yeah. Well, oh, and I didn't see you there. I got distracted by the thought of being pet and called a good boy. Okay, let's continue the story and go to Archer's Pass before I get distracted. Cause yeah, I think I was supposed to go to Archer's Pass in when I originally played this game, and then I just got distracted by killing things and I forgot. Okay, I guess never mind. I thought it'd be like press a button and do the thing, but I guess not. I guess I also don't have those yet.
Do you hear something flapping?
What?
I hear a controller vibrating on occasion.
I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Ah! I went flying right there. I don't even know what I did. I just kind of zoomed. Ah! Yeah, I was sorry. I don't even know how I did that. Ah! And I went up. Ledge. I vaguely remember passing through this area, but yeah, I think I just got distracted by grinding the first time I played this. So a lot of this is gonna be new to me, except what I know from cutscenes that I've seen of this game prior. What? And I lost him. And I think he's dead, so that's probably fine. Ah! I meant to go that way. nice. And I'm too big. Actually, gotta think of a fidget. You would fit under there just fine. Just go by yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. Cause I can't go under there yet. Just you do it. Oh no. Okay. Darn it. Have at you. Item. It disappeared. No. But what if there's monsters, Sim? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't trust her alone with the monsters. Chainsaw. And I leveled up. Nice. Item. Okay, I got it before it disappeared, I think. Oh, I don't remember liking this guy very much.
Oh my. You really should have saved first.
Bombs, deadly creatures. Keep your distance. They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
Thank you for being so brave. And I completely forgot what I was doing for a second. I just blacked out. And I'm on fire! Oh my god. I'm on fire! Ah! Okay, well at least I'm not on fire anymore. I hit the headphones again, no! I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna have her throw, like, do that thing, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I got distracted by doing that. Oh, and I went flying again! But yeah, like, you see the redder he's getting the longer I do it? You gotta make sure that he doesn't go too red, or he also kind of explodes in his own way. Like, if I can make it make it happen now, I'll make it happen. Because he can't go for too long, because then... Chains up. Huh. I made it go for a lot longer than I did the first time. Yeah, because, like, on my first playthrough of this, I just did this for too long. He turned really red and I got, like, a unique dialogue thing. But, huh, it's not happening again. Yeah. He turned, like, .exe levels of red right there, but yeah, it didn't happen. Maybe it slowly chips away at your health the longer you do it. Maybe. I don't really notice it, though. That's a nice hand right there. Okay, so I think I'm definitely supposed to go this way. And I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Only fidget can prevent forest fires. Where the heck do I go? I can go up. Ah! Nice! Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go... And I can't double jump right now. So... Okay. Getting really late here. Good night. You have a good night, Night Fury. I hope you have a good sleep. And yeah, I hope you also enjoy Dust if you end up looking into the game yourself. Because it is a really good game. And like, I would definitely... Even if you just want to support the one dude who made it, then definitely get it if you can. Chicken. Oh, chicken. Nope, that's blocked by a gate. Ah! Okay. Thankfully, that didn't send me too far. Ah, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! I gotta go climb all the way up again. Oh yeah, look at my health. That's very... How do I eat chicken? Okay. Well, back up the mountain we go, yeah! Time to eat wall chicken. And... maybe I'll also have a cupcake. Oh. I remembered to dash in the right direction this time. Okay. 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 Onto the hand. Crawling on the arm. On your decap. On the place where your head used to be. Okay. The dash has saved me. And that's where I was before. And... okay! I gotta say, Dust, I don't think I like climbing these mountains very much because I'm very prone to falling down. Okay, I thought those were enemies for a second, but no, they are bunnies. Okay, time to eat chicken. Time to eat wall chicken. Can I... okay, I can't save while I'm on fire. I automatically went out of... I'm not on fire anymore when I'm in the save thingy. Nice. Well, at least I've got a fair amount of health. Ah! Oh god! Look! Okay, eat some I only have 7 health. Eat your chicken, Dust. Eat your chicken. And a cupcake. And some fruit. It's good for you. And... how about you just keep eating fruit? It's healthy. Let me read that chat. Is the chicken itself made out of rock? Actually, that's a question that would be more suited for Tommy, given he's the dust expert. Yeah, Tommy's our local dust fanatic. And a certain somebody is telling me to go to sleep. Oh yeah, I couldn't think of it. I didn't share my shirt. Is it Henry? Yeah, it was Henry. Henry told me to go to sleep. At this rate, you won't get those head pats, Sam. I'm getting considered with the lack of head pats we receive. Yeah. I don't think Dustin's gonna get any head pats, which is very sad because you know he's doing all this hero stuff for free. He deserves at least a singular head pat. Oh, and he's still on fire. Okay. Okay, I think it's time for you to have a cinnamon bun. Oh, I didn't mean to equip it. I just meant for you to eat it. Okay. Okay, good as new? Good boy. And you got some extra fruit. We're gonna need that. Because I'm really bad at making sure you don't explode. Oh, hi!
Whoa, hello there.
I don't like the look of that guy. He looks like a troll doll, but a furry.
Calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have blobs in the attic?
Oh, those? They don't bother us. And they tend to keep the other monsters away. If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you two this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet ya. I'm Haley, and this is my brother, Maddie.
You know what he else, based on the voice, you know what he else reminds me of? He reminds me of that little furry concoction from the Black Cauldron.
This doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
Huh, what can we craft? Oh, we're missing that. We can't craft that. We can craft that. And I got an achievement. I don't have those. I'll just get the materials myself. It's fine. I'm a murder hobo.
Like you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this'll open. Just inside the door, there's a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I'll be honest, even with a shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Dust, the woman is giving you a teleporter straight to her house.
Receiver things you'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth.
So is she a deer? I think she's a bunny. She has bunny ears, so.
I don't have any of them to give you.
Although the
Like, the stray hairs that she has do kind of mask the ears a bit. Also not helping is the fact that her hair is a color analogous to her fur color.
Whenever you want it. Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadis Forest. Need anything else?
We could talk.
So, let's talk. I notice it's only you and Maddie up here in the past. Is it just you two?
Not all the time, no. My father still runs the forge, but he's usually away on business. Right now, he's somewhere across the sea, hunting down new minerals and ores. He's always trying to make better weapons and armor.
Your dad sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, but I get along fine by myself. And Maddie too, of course.
I meant to ask before. Does Maddie have a problem with me?
What?
Well, it's just... he seems to grumble a lot around me.
I can attest to that.
A lot of grumbling.
I really can't say, Dust. Maddie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that answers your question.
Not really, but...
Let it go, Dust.
Just let it go.
So, is blacksmithing the official family trade then?
In a way, I guess. My father said I could be whatever I wanted. But when you grow up alongside a world-famous blacksmith, your options are fairly limited. Not that I mind, though. It's nice to have skills that are in demand these days. Everybody always needs something forged, whether it's amulets or armor.
So
She's got a point.
It's been better. Still, we make enough to keep things going, and that's the important thing.
Your forge is pretty far off the beaten path, Haley. Why set up shop so far outside Aurora?
This forge is actually quite ancient. My father's 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 father inherited it from his mother's grandfather on her father's side. It was built during the
That's a lot of
Battle
fathers.
Pass, many hundreds of years ago. The archers were holding off their enemies from way up here, but they needed a forge to replenish their arrows. So they built one right where they stood. It helped them take Archer's Pass, and from here, they were able to liberate the whole valley.
Sounds like this forge has a lot of history behind it then. Even so...
Location.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was more accessible. We'd get more business, I'm sure of it. But it's not like we can just pick it up and move it.
Well, yeah, it's a forge. I imagine that's not very easy to move.
You can move this place, no problem.
Fidgets, I don't think that'd help.
Oh yeah, and I guess the subject of rats doing labor kind of came back.
Totally about her dust. Altitude sickness. Drives some creatures crazy.
Fidget was pretty crazy before. Maybe we should be on our way.
Need anything else?
No, I'm okay.
Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
See, Fidget gets it. I like Fidget. She understands.
Don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals?
She was giving you the signals and a key to her house.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
She literally gave you a key to her house. She was giving you the signals. Oh, I guess the only way... Oh. I gotta go back there. Geronimo! And I guess that's the teleporter. Nice. Or not. Justice and Edgelord first, Sam. He has priorities. Yeah, honestly, he kind of reads as asexual, aromantic to me. Like, he's busy. He's got stuff to do. He's got to figure himself out, so he doesn't really have time to figure out the signals. I don't know. I'm so used to Ah! If I hide in here, maybe I won't be on fire. Okay.
Like, okay, so Dust is one of those games where, like, it's not obscure, it's not obscure in terms of being rare, it's more obscure in terms of finding people who actually know about it. Like, I once found a meme on Tumblr. Let me find the meme. I think I'll be able to find it pretty easily. There aren't too many Dust memes on Tumblr. Let me see if I could find it, just so I could, like, read it exactly. Elysian tail. But, like, okay, just scrolling quickly, I can't find the meme, because people have posted more Dust stuff, which is nice. Including a Dust thing that also has Mauschli in it. And there's a Hatsune Miku meme. But yeah, so the meme went along the lines of, like, don't mess with Dust and Elysian Tail fans, there's only 2 of us, we haven't had updates for years, or something along those lines, right? So, yeah, it's hard to find people who know about Dust. So unlike the other blue furry that I like, I don't think there's a lot of shipping discourse in the Dust community. So I don't think anyone's gonna want me dead if I say that I kind of see Dust as Arrow Ace. Or at least just Ace. Because he's a little bit dense, but he's also just kind of busy right now. He's amnesic, he doesn't know who he is. And all that. So, like, Haley's giving him the signals. And then, like, people ship him with Haley. And then people also kind of ship him with Ginger. Personally, I ship him with Fidget. I like it with Fidget the best, I can't help it. Yeah. They just have very cute chemistry together. She's with him for the majority of his journey. What do you mean I want? What do you mean I want? What do you mean I would? What's that supposed to mean, huh? I don't know. They seem very cute together. Yeah. They make the most sense to me. If gun to my head, if I had to ship Dust with somebody, I would ship him with Fidget. Just cause, like, you know, she's there. But yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I don't really see the appeal of, like, Dust with Ginger or Dust with Haley. Cause, like, their interactions are the way they are. And, like, oh god, the shipping flame war set me literally on fire. But yeah, I don't know, I like them with Fidget the best. They're very cute. And, you know, orange and teal, you know, color theory. That's a cute combination. Where the heck else do I go? I don't know, I thought it would be funny to... I don't know, I thought it would be funny to say it. I think the results speak for themselves. Yeah. I mean, it also doesn't help that they have a really cute height difference. I just kind of like height differences. I think Dust and Fidget are probably the reason why I have, like, a thing for height differences. And then Beastars came out, and Legoshi and Haru were a thing, and I'm like, well, I guess I like height differences. I think that just also comes from a place where I am just very short. It's not very hard to be taller than I am. So it's like anyone, like, yeah, it's not hard to be taller than me, so yeah. Like, anyone who interacts with me is probably taller than me 9 times out of 10. And yeah, it's like, as a short person, you need tall friends to survive in this crazy world.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Can I craft anything else, or... Oh, I'm still missing that.
Need anything else?
So, let's talk.
Oh, it's just the same stuff from before.
Need anything else? Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back.
Oh, that's it. You're the tall boys. I get. It's not even necessarily being interested in tall boys in particular. It's just, I am very short. I need tall people in my life. Where else do I need to go? I should probably check the map. Okay, if I go this way, there'll probably be something new, hopefully. Oh!
Oh yeah, we gotta find that kid who was doing the laundry. I forgot about that kid. That kid could be dead for all we know, and I forgot to go get him. Okay, have some cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls give you health. God damn. Well, hey, at least they explode themselves too, so yeah, that should be fine. Oh, there's a thing that I can't reach over there because I'm too tall. I'm not small enough for this. Oh, the bears definitely got him. Yeah! Like the monster bears, maybe. Unless, like, the furries here can be capable of cannibalism. That's a sad thought, actually. That bear woman was very nice. Oh yeah, I need to eat. Time for wall chicken. I have one wall chicken left. Oh, and there's a giant. 2 giants, oh crap! Ah! No! Nice. Oh, go back and get the. Oh, I found the kid.
Are you here to help me? Please tell me you're here to help me.
Let me guess. You're Corbin? You know your sister's been looking everywhere for you.
I had to hide in here with all those monsters around.
Well, they're all gone, so you should be safe now. Are you hurt? Do you need help getting back home?
I'm okay, I think. I know how to get home by myself. I come here lots, but there were never any monsters.
You'd better go while it's clear out there.
I still need to get Mr. Gianni's laundry. I dropped it down there, and I don't want to get in trouble.
No, Corbin. You go home. I'll take care of it.
Oh, wow, thanks. Here, take this. You'll need it if you go down there.
A white resonance gem. That should come in handy. Thank you. Now, go on. Hurry back to town.
You be safe, tiny bunny boy.
Seriously? We're going after that jerk's laundry? We're going on a laundry quest?
I wouldn't want Gianni blaming that poor kid for what's happened. Come on. We'll kill some monsters on the way. It'll be great.
I like what he's thinking. Whee! Ah!
Well, here's where Corbin dropped the basket. Might as well return it to him.
Do mine eyes deceive me? Or did he accidentally drop it near a poison ivy bush?
Fidget, what's going on in that twisted little brain of yours?
Nothing, nothing. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be a shame if some poison ivy fell into his basket? You know, completely by accident. Or, you know, not.
You are positively evil, Fidget.
But we're doing it. We are definitely doing it. He deserves the worst for making that poor kid go all the way out here to do his laundry and then get attacked by monsters.
Good, good. This'll show that meanie not to push poor little kids around.
You said it. But remember, if we get caught, I'm going to blame you.
Fine, whatever.
With pleasure.
Pleasure. That meanie. He's just lucky I
I don't
don't
put clothes on his face.
What?
You know, it's like he didn't pay
The mark is on his face. Then I
I
bite it off. For clothes. It's okay, Fidget. I understand your sense of humor.
Fidget?
Oh.
Is something wrong?
She's been silenced, Dust. While in this state, she would be unable to cast her projectiles. Unfortunately, the effect is only temporary and will fade over time.
You mean Fidget can't talk now? At all? That's terrible. Really awful. Not sure how I'll get by.
That's so mean! If only I could head patch you better, I would. Nice. Ah! That was close. She get her lip stapled? She got silenced because she got attacked by the thing that I accidentally walked into. And if there's a fruit right there, there's gotta be something that could be unlocked. Right there. Okay. And I gotta climb all the way up again. Because I can't seem to launch myself into space like I did the last time. Ah! Darn it. Nice. And wild chicken. I was running out of those. Okay, good thing I wasn't set on fire. Fire. Okay. If only I could like go into the background and then just jump in that pond for like 2 seconds. Okay, have a cinnamon roll. Cinnamon rolls will make you feel better. And a cupcake. And maybe another cupcake. You know, just to be safe. Oh, more wild chicken. Nice. Oh, and that's just going back the way I came. I think. So why don't we go give that guy his laundry? Meanwhile, on Sesame Street. Today's word of the day is fire! As in, oh my god, I'm on fire! I guess so. Yeah, let's find the Gianni guy and, give him his comeuppance. Oh, hi, child. You're safe.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
This kid sounds like Tails.
Welcome, Corbin. And just
I wonder if it's the same voice actress.
all right? It's too dangerous out there for a kid like you. And don't worry about Gianni. I'll sort him out.
Yeah, like the laundry.
Yes, Fidgets. Like the laundry.
I thought her joke was cute.
Thanks again. You know, you're a pretty good fighter.
Well,
You're so strong, I'll bet you'd have no problem getting a 1,000 hit combo. Of course he wouldn't. He could do it in his sleep. Sleep combo.
Fidgets, calm down.
Whoa.
She's trying to hype you up, man. Be nice to her.
A 1,000 hit combo? Sure, why not?
Oh, wow, awesome. Hey, when you hit for the 1,000th time, you should say, this one's for Corbin.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'll try to get the combo just for you.
You know, Dust, you could stop being edgy for like 5 seconds and just make the kid happy.
Selection you'll ever find in this store at this moment in time. Please look around.
Okay, I definitely need more chicken. Chicken's kind of expensive. I mean, cupcakes are also kind of expensive. Honestly, everything is kind of expensive. I'll just get a couple cupcakes and call it a day.
Thanks for coming in. I can almost guarantee your satisfaction
Almost.
I hope there's no chocolate in that cupcake. Because Dust kind of reads as a dog to me, so, you know, dogs can't have chocolate. It'll poison them. Oh, hi!
You look sad. Is there anything we can do to help?
Please, you two. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Oh, and there goes the guy. But we need to find Gianni. Oh, hello, guy. Haven't found your girlfriend yet? She's probably dead, to be honest.
Alright, Gianni, let's talk. Would you mind telling me why you have a child running errands outside the village with monsters around?
Well, I certainly can't be running around outside myself. Those monsters, they are dangerous. So, where is that Corbin brother? He's lucky I'm the patient's type. I didn't report his laundry thievery to the guards.
What's he gonna do with your laundry?
Rescuing him, we sent him back to the village.
Rescuing him, you say? Is he alright?
Yes, he'll be fine. A bit shaken up, but...
Fine, fine. And what of my laundry? Surely, after all that time he spent out there, it must be clean by now.
Yeah, Gianni, here. Take your laundry. But you're never going to ask Corbin to leave the village again. Do you understand?
What that kid needs is some guardians that'll take care of it and make sure he doesn't do Gianni's laundry ever again.
I have little choice in the matter.
Good. For your sake, you should hope we don't have to talk again.
Believe me, I will avoid it if I can help it.
You know what? I kinda hate this guy. And I would just love to maul his face off.
Manners, Fidget. It's what separates us from the animals.
Dust, just let her bite his face off. He deserves it. It's fine. That's like the one kind of vor that we will accept in this game. If Fidget just goes hog wild and attacks that guy, because he kind of deserves it for endangering a child. And Galactic Cuisine says, okay, I'm back. What's going on? So we did a side quest. There's this rich asshole guy who sent out a kid to the middle of the woods with monsters in it to do his laundry. We found the laundry and the child. The child is safe now, thankfully, because of our help. So yeah, we sent the child home, and we found the dude's laundry. And then the laundry was just ever so conveniently placed next to a poison ivy bush. So, we made the decision to put poison ivy in the dude's laundry. Of course you were talking about vor. She said that she was gonna bite his face off. Censored Z for a moment. No, I did not! I am not on the same level as Z. Z is a whole different species. But yeah, so I guess we have to talk to him again, see what the result of that side quest was, to see if our poison ivy decisions have made any effect. Yep.
What do you want?
Is something wrong?
Oh, everything is on fire. This is agony. Agony.
Or maybe having a poor defenseless boy wash your laundry out in the woods isn't agreeing with you.
Go for go. Just leave me alone. Let me agonize in peace.
That's what you get for endangering a child. Ass. I'm off to go get head pats. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out his box situation. Anything new to say?
Are you okay?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in a talkative mood.
Okay, nothing new to say. No head pats. Goodbye. That's very unfortunate. One day. Yeah, one day we will get head pats. One day. Oh, child! I need to update you. I saved your brother, did you see?
Thank you so much for bringing Corbin back. I'll make sure he doesn't run off again.
Well, don't be too rough on him, Colleen. He's been through a lot. Take care now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and it's the same thing as before. Okay. Oh, chest! Stuff!
Nice. And I can't go up there.
We don't know much about their leader, but he has a penchant for fire.
I wasn't aware these creatures even knew how to make fire.
This one does. There are stories that the creature is actually made of fire, but I imagine it's just an exaggeration.
I've got a feeling there's more truth to that than either of us would like.
Regardless, there must be some reason those monsters follow him. Please, be careful.
Hold on, they have an interaction. A good interaction, let me see.
If he gives you trouble with fire, you know what they say?
Fight fire with fire?
You know, I tried that once. Nearly burned down my house. Come to think of it, fighting fire with fire is a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that. Ever.
Don't bring a house next time, Fidget.
Oh yeah, you wanted materials.
Please, let me know if you come across those materials.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
Oh, Zach the Robot says, I tried looking up to see if one of the voice actresses for Tails was in the voice cast with the voice credits of this game. I found nothing. Yeah, I mean, like, even if it's not like Kate Higgins or Colleen O'Shaughnessy, that is a very accurate Tails and stuff. It's like, yeah, and the voice acting in this game is top tier. I don't even know how I did that! See if I can do it again. Can I do it again? No, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that again. But yeah, you like grabbed them and then you ground pounded them. Now it's raining treasure. And what's down here? Another tent. And I level up. Wait, I couldn't think of it. Did I level up Fidget? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant this. Nice. I'm a perfectly balanced character. Oh, that's an interesting point of conversation. Like, how do you usually level up your characters in games where you have to, like, level up and stuff? If you even have, like, customization when it comes to leveling up the character at all. I usually just try to do something balanced. Unless maybe there's like a gameplay feature or a way to just make everything a lot easier if you like just max out one stat in particular. But yeah, I just try to be as balanced as possible generally. Ah! Damn! That's a lot of nuts! not. Oh, merchant's here.
I am here to serve.
What is that? Pork with rice wrapped in a fresh leaf of lettuce. It sounds delicious, but I can't eat pork. Everything's still so expensive. I got a bunch of nuts. I will take 2 wall chickens, because that is all I can afford. 2 wall chickens and a cupcake. I meant to sell. Darn it.
Hello.
Okay, I have 2 of the paws, so I can give you 1 paw. And I can give you 1 of these. And I'm not going to give you any of those because I only have 1 of those so far. Well, now I can afford more chicken.
Your transaction.
And I exited out again. I meant to go to buy. But it's okay. If only I could turn my enemies to chicken. Like, that thing looks kind of edible, I will say. I wonder what it tastes like. It kind of looks like a scaly. I've never had lizard meat before. Sam, no. Sam, yes! The friends group got in a whole debate as to, like, what dinosaurs would taste like if we had dinosaurs as meat, so... She's got a point. Yeah! It's not like I'm talking about eating a creature with sentience. I'm just, you know, that thing kind of looked like, you know, edible. It's not like it can talk. It's just kind of a flying fat lizard. It looks like it'd be very fatty. Like if you put if you put the fat in a frying pan, it'd make for very good frying oil. Well, now I'm just making myself hungry. Oh, that was quick. As long as it's not moving enough, fine. Well, that just makes me think. Because, like, we have sheep Mobians now. Like, in terms of IDW, I'm not counting Archie, because Archie is no longer, you know, a thing now. Because, you know, the contract expired and all that. And, like, they're contractually not allowed to talk about it, because that's a, you know, a copyright thing and a trademark thing. So, yeah, like, we have a sheep Mobian now in the form of lanolin. So, like, are there, like, pig and cow Mobians, too? Like, do we have pork and meat in that universe? Do we have chicken people? Do we have chicken meat?
Wait, heights? How's that possible? You fly all the time, everywhere.
Oh, do I? I must have forgotten. Just like you must have forgotten that I can still fall at any time.
Never looked at it that way. You're an interesting one, Fidget.
She is. She's wonderful. Oh, blueprint. And coin. And I can't go in the background. After I kill this thing, let me read the chat. And here I go reading the chat. Well, it's time for me to head out, but good luck on your quest for head pets, Sam. I'm rooting for you. Good night, everyone. Good night, Adam. I hope you have a good sleep. And hopefully Dust will get head pats from somebody. Anybody. He deserves head pats! God damn it! That's not the kind of head pet I wanted! Holy shit, it's been 3.5 hours. Yeah! This is the longest I've gone on so far. But I guess talking about cats and head pats and furries will do that to you. Those are subjects I can go on about for a while. I wonder how I get to 1,000. I'll probably hit 1,000 in a boss battle or something. I don't know if you could realistically do the dust storm long enough to hit 1,000. But of course I haven't consulted my local dust fanatic yet. Oh darn it, they disappeared. I would say that thing looks good enough to eat, but I can't eat seafood. It looks like I have a very jelly consistency, though. I just noticed the little item bags that drop kind of look like trash bags. So it just looks like I'm gradually collecting trash. I'm the trash man. I collect garbage. Nice. Well, that worked. More chicken.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Haley, is that you? Where are you calling from?
Apparently we have cell phones in this universe. That's the worst kind of blacksmith!
Would you calm down? I'm at home with Maddie. I see you found my dad's lost receiver.
Yeah, and it seems to be working.
That's great. Now, if you ever need to craft an item, you can do it directly from your inventory. Now, Doc,
Well, that was quick.
This doesn't mean I don't want you coming up to visit me in person, but at least I can keep an eye on you and help you out whenever you need me.
Yeah, I know, right? Holograms?
Appreciate the help.
It's just so random. Like, I don't know what the state of technology is in this universe. Because I thought we were in, like, a high fantasy with furry people. But we also have, like, holographic transmitters and stuff. I don't know what the level of technology is here. Oh, and that guy just exploded. Ah! Oh, hey, I got a key! Chainsaw! But yeah, he's getting like .exe levels of red, and I still don't get the unique dialogue. But maybe I'm too strong for that. Maybe it only occurs like in the beginning of the game when you're not that strong. Interesting thing to think about. But yeah, it's so pretty. Look at that sky. We're surrounded by nature. We're murdering monsters. And there's a giant. We got to 99. That's an impressive number. But I need to get to 1,000 to impress the kid. Well, I beat him up and he fell past the boundary. Coin. Bunny! Oh, I want to pet them. I want to pet them. Come here. Okay, well I think that's as close as we're gonna get to petting anything. We're murdering things faster and faster and more effectively now. I kinda just want to fight a horde.
How can you tell?
Look. We may still be able to save the others. Let's hurry.
I feel like Bondo from Elfin Lied, where it's like, I hate shooting fake targets, I want real people. But in my case, it's like, come on, man, I'm tired of these weak monsters. I want stronger monsters.
I just want to be strong. I want to be strong, and I want to show off my cool skills.
That's what you get for messing with my ability to save. Well, that was convenient. Let me save again just in case. Now, there are a lot of food around, so we have doors to unlock somewhere. And there's stuff on fire.
We don't have time to wait for it to die out. There's got to be another way.
I mean, the rain will certainly help, because it's raining.
And okay, that didn't work. Okay, lesson learned. I know I can't dash past the fire. That's fine. Okay, I got it. I learned the first time. Second time. Let me read this up. My phone is currently running in 5 frames a second. Oh no! Hold on, I haven't checked the stream. Oh, it's giving me the bitrate warning again. But admittedly, I also haven't checked the thing on the YouTube's end in a while. Because I've been having so much fun talking with everybody that I just kind of forgot to do my due diligence of like, oh, I should probably check if the bitrate is fine. And all that. So yeah, that's on me. Because I'm very flighty and forgetful, and I probably should check it more often, but I was just enjoying talking to you guys so much that I forgot. So yeah! I guess it also doesn't help that I had OBS open the whole time. So I didn't see it on... I didn't see the bitrate thing on YouTube's end. So that sucks for me. I gotta get better at that. But hopefully if it's my stream's end that's giving you the problem of running at 5 frames a second, hopefully that resolves itself. If it's your phone that's causing the issue, I don't know how to do that. I'm not really good with phones. And I accidentally exploded. Darn it. Come on. Don't explode, don't explode. Oh, darn it. Okay. Come over here. Will it follow me to it? Okay, follow me. Nice. Oh, it's a thing that's been happening whenever you go into browsers. Okay. Yeah, phones can be weird like that sometimes. Like, I know I always spank my phone to try to make it work better, but that doesn't always work. Wild chicken? And more wild chicken.
I can hear the water rushing below.
You're not very subtle, but that wasn't like that.
Okay, I can't go up there, it seems. Darn it. I'm gonna go up there. I guess I have to go in through the other side. Actually, kind of think of it, she said if I need to craft anything, I could do it from my inventory. I'm still missing those 2 things. And I put the fire out. And up. I gotta figure out where I get the other 2 things to make armor, though. And come on, I want more giants to fight. I just want to be strong! It's simple, but I just really like this game's combat. It's very fun. It's very distracting, in a good way. What do you have for me to buy?
I am here to serve.
Oh, I have hot chocolate. I have hot chocolate now. It's expensive. Deli Delight looks much better than it tastes, and it actually... and it looks pretty terrible. Huh. It looks like someone really messed up on a macaroon. But that's just me. They have also pretzels, and they have sushi. Huh. Or it's not, maybe that's not the sushi per se, but it's called kimbap. So I'm guessing that's the Korean take on sushi. Or something sushi-like in Korea, I guess. And I'm only guessing it's Korean because of the kim suffix, because it's a little bit more common in Korea. And there are some other Korean influences in this game that I noticed, like the hat that Gianni's wearing, for example. I don't know what it's called, but when you look at like traditional like Korean clothing, that hat pops up, and I don't know what it's called, but I know what it looks like at least. But it's not hiding his ears. Normally that hat hides your hair. I was like, the robot says I'll probably get going. Good night, y'all. Good night. I hope you have a good sleep. Oh, that's what I needed. I gotta get more of those. And now we just listen to the quiet sounds of the waterfall while I go shopping.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you. No, I spent my money on this for nothing because I had something better. I guess I actually sold the two I was wearing. But that's fine, I could craft them again. At least I had the materials, but I guess I know not to do that again. And there's more fire.
I really don't like the look of this.
We've made it this far, Fidget. Stay close to me and you'll be fine. What do you see, Yara? Anything?
Another enemy stands before you.
Wait, that guy can see? It's the sword. I just kind of assumed that he just talked and that was it.
Hatred. Be careful, Dust.
Okay, hold on, let me save. Never mind the dead furries going right. I'm just gonna go left, and I'm going to save, and then I'm gonna... I guess I'll save the day, hopefully. Boss battle? Boss battle.
So, you've come.
What have you done? You murdered all these innocent people.
What kind of creature are you, I wonder?
You dare speak to me of innocence when you have so casually slain a countless number of my children.
Your children? You're talking about those monsters back there? Who are
Well, they certainly look better than their father.
You don't remember my name? Rest assured, my friend. This time, you will not so easily forget it.
And there goes the controller.
I don't care what your name is. You're no different than those monsters I fought before. And like them, you will fall to my blade.
You, a lonely monster here, puppet.
You are a product of the Jim Henson Company.
Your final thought will be that Fuse was victorious.
Boss time! Just what I wanted! Ah! And I got... Ow. Swarm this asshole. He's just shooting at the wall. And how about you take some of that? Oh, I think I want someone tougher than you. And I got an achievement for defeating that guy. Nice!
The lights of Elysian shine upon me. But can they reach the darkness within you?
Oh, we're in a dream? Maybe?
I have come to my end.
What are you?
Among the last of a dying breed, a once proud race, extinguished by your hands.
My hands?
You and your warm-blooded kin. We moonbots were outcast, scattered to the wind. You and others like you, they came to my village, killed my family.
Well, now I actually feel a little bit bad.
I can't remember.
There is sadness in your eyes, but it is not guilt. It is loss. After all you've done to my kind, you still think only of yourself. Perhaps that is for the best. Your leader, Caius, he led you and your fellow assassins into battle.
Assassins?
He even murdered
But like, assassins wouldn't really be on the field. They're stealthy.
amongst the warm bloods, but one escaped. She was the only one I would dare spare in the slaughter that was to come.
She? Who are you talking about? Who did I kill?
Who knows? Who sees? My vision has left me. I return now to the life thread and to my brethren.
I'm sorry I killed you now, dude.
Wait!
Farewell, warm blood. Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
To dust.
He said the thing!
He knew who I was, Fidget. He'd seen me before. If only he'd lived a moment longer. If only I'd managed to keep him alive somehow.
As you can see by the dead litter in this village, that would not have been a good idea.
All the fucking credits, let's go, he said the thing!
Report to Mayor Lamb. There was also that name, Gaius.
I was about to say Caligula, but with Caligula, it's Caius with a C. Caius Caligula. Or is it Gaius Caligula? Darn it, now I'm mixing up the two. I know one was mixed up for the other.
Just during the battle, I was studying Fuse's attacks. I think I might have picked up on his technique.
I've got a feeling we'll need it. Those monsters likely won't let us leave without a fight.
Press RB to cycle the Fidget's attacks. Okay, what can you do? Nice! See, Fidget, this is why I like you. We'd make such a great pair. And you would give me head pats.
Okay, where the hell do I go? Gosh darn it, I lost... Oh, okay, there. You know, for a second I thought I was stuck.
Monsters.
What's the problem?
Well, you did say they were his children.
Children or not, they don't look all that happy to see us.
Also, if they're his children, how are they related? Did he mean like biological children, or did he just like taking care of monsters and he adopted them all?
It was a valiant effort, Fidget.
Nice. Oh, key! And that boss battle was a little too easy, so I might have over-leveled a bit. But I mean, better over-leveled than under-leveled in most cases, but also I want a challenge! Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's... I guess I'm finishing the game for tonight without having the challenge that I desire. Because fighting is so much fun, and I want to do it more, but I want someone strong and tough that I can take my time to defeat. Only then can I really savor it. And normally, I don't really like fighting bosses at all. Normally, it's just like, I'll do it if I have to progress the story, but normally it's just kind of like, eh! And all that. So, yeah. I guess I'll call it quits here for tonight. And I get... Oh! Okay. I don't know what happened there. He just moved on his own. But yeah, I'll call it quits there. And this has been a lovely stream. And there he goes again. He just moved on his own. Okay, that's... Oh, wait. No. Okay, no, I'm watching the playback on the YouTube, and I am just... Well, yeah. So this was a good stream, and I'm glad that I was able to stream again, finally. I wanted to stream for a while, but it was just dealing with the cats that kind of kept me busy. You know, justifiably so. At least both cats are okay. If I need any help with the cats in the future, I'll probably just try to crowdfund through Throne. And I also put some cat food, and I upped the amount of litter I'm gonna need on my throne. So if anyone wants to contribute to the safety and welfare of the cats, by all means, you can do that. And yeah. So, but yeah, both cats are doing good, good for now. They're both all right. They both have plenty of food. And, you know, I'm grateful that they're both healthy and okay. And, yeah, I guess I'll see how long Dusty ends up living with us. But, you know, for as long as she's here, whether it's temporary or forever, I just want to make her happy and make sure that she's okay and make sure that TJ is also okay. Because, you know, I can't ignore her safety and sanity just because, you know, there's a new kitty in our lives. But yeah, it's gonna be weird being a dual pet owner again. But right now, it's kind of the default that I have to settle for because, you know, it's kitten season and there's no room anywhere else. So yeah, I'm just taking it a day at a time. I'm enjoying the company of both cats, and who knows, maybe Dusty will be a VTuber. We don't know. Maybe TJ will be a VTuber. We don't know that either. They'll definitely be voice actresses in some way, shape, or form. That we can guarantee. But yeah, it was nice seeing you all. I'm glad I was able to stream again, and hopefully I could stream more Dust soon. And, like, among other games that I would like to stream. But for now, I'm definitely looking forward to playing more Dust, because I missed the combat, and also because I can save myself some work by just doing some plush photography with my thumbnails. And yeah. So I guess I'll see you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye!